Okay, but come on.
Okay, we're live. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get into this. Okay.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, everyone. So today we're going to be talking about the finesse fight that happened in my city. I noticed a little bit off brand for Divine Honesty, but I feel like it's very important to gather the details because there's a lot of misinformation here. And I have my cousin that was actually at the shooting and at the event. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Get into it.
Just shoot me the cash. If you got design, you can pay me pounds. What's happening? What's happening?
I think you have to
So, did y'all see that? Did y'all hear that?
Imagine going out.
So, me.
Wow. I'm just saying.
So basically, if I don't know, we got 8 people video in it or live. So welcome everyone. But if you did not hear, hey boo, hey Queen Resilient Girl, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. If y'all do not know, Finesse 2 times, he's the rapper that sings. If it's cool if you do it, it's a problem if I do it. Fuck it. Well, he was true to his words this weekend. This Sunday. Oh,
Never mind.
hey, Danny. Make sure y'all like the video, please.
Comment and share. Give us your
Please
opinion. Give
share
your thoughts. Let us know.
subscribe.
and subscribe. Thank you. We are definitely breaking down the shooting that happened at my city with this rapper. He's going around lying, basically saying that he did not finesse us, and we did get finessed. So we're going to go through the details. Since there's people coming back in, I'm going to show y'all the video again and just get y'all thoughts. See whose side it is. Is it security fault or is it the rapper fault? Let's go ahead and get back into this video one more time.
It's an accusation.
In the accusations, correct.
Just shoot me the cash. If you got design, you can pay me pounds. What's happening? What's happening?
Okay. So, okay, this is headline news everywhere. So we have the receipts. Okay, we have the owner's point of view. We have somebody that was actually there, Risha. We have somebody boyfriend that's a security that was there. Motherfucker, we got the receipts. If y'all want questions or answers, we have the receipts. We have the owners. We have Finesse telling his side of the story. So do y'all think we should go ahead and get into Finesse side, or y'all want to add a little bit into it, a little bit more information?
Let's just get into it. Get into it. We're gonna
I would start by saying it was like even before him coming, it was like a situation that was already about that. Of course, nobody but the owner, I guess the promoters and Finesse himself knew about. So
yeah, they did get into it before. Hey, mama, y'all, my mama on here.
Hey. So just
can y'all see when I pull up the little chats at the bottom? Can y'all see that?
No.
Yeah.
You can't see my mama.
Yeah, she said hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, hey,
yeah,
oh, it's real small. Y'all don't got to get house, man. Shit too small.
As being guests, like to the show, we had I didn't have no clue that it was going to be that type of party. Like, no clue.
Right. So if y'all know Finesse 2 times, put yes in the chat. If you do not know, basically it's cool if you do it. It's a problem if I do it. Fuck it. Tia, shut up. Because I feel like that's the only way people are gonna know.
So you guys,
basically, he shot a security.
Yes.
Yeah.
He shot
one of his entourage. A person from his
entourage shot one of our securities. We have the video here.
Yes.
And
multiple people
took the money. So basically, he's saying that all Knoxvillians is clout chasing, that he didn't take the money, but we have right here where he confessed to taking the money, okay? And we have video evidence. Let's go ahead and get into his own confession, okay?
And when I get to the club, my manager hop on the sprunner, he like, bro, the nigga talking about y'all ain't gonna be able to leave with the money until you perform. Hold on. Pause. Freeze, please. I rented this club out. I paid you to rent this club out for the first. I supposed to get the money off the door. I don't owe no nigga. I owed it him now. I ain't no capping ass, lying ass, flogging ass, bitch ass nigga now. I supposed to gave him 10% of the.
Y'all heard that? My mama said I read they done it before in another city. That part. You hear what he said though? He's supposed to give them 10%. Now this is where it don't make sense to me. If we're giving you money to rent, if you're paying us to rent it out, wouldn't we get paid? Wouldn't the owners get paid?
Right.
To rent it out?
Right. Why would they give him any money at all?
Why would they give him the money?
Why are they paying you?
That's one part. That's one part.
Because remember he said he put the money up. He put the whole 50,000 up himself. So if you put the whole 50,000 up yourself, then how do they owe you anything else if you paying them to rent their shit out?
Yeah. That's the part. Another thing also is he's alleging, or a lot of people think is that our Knoxville people was the one shooting. No, it was his entourage. If you take a look at the video, I have the video from the other angle. If you take a look, you can see this is his brother he talks about too. So let me show another video. The one in the orange. That's his brother. That's the security guard they're going to end up shooting. Oh, he knocked somebody out. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the last part of why he says the owner got knocked out. Then we're going to show y'all the owner.
Shit, nigga. So what the fuck is you up on me for? This is what you got your ass knocked out for being up on a nigga. So all that old shit they talking about, a nigga did him something, he got knocked out for a reason. Now, far as the shooting, I don't know nothing about that. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I plead the fifth. Get me a lawyer. But hey, that promoter, he was dead wrong. The owner, not the promoter. The owner, the nigga with the dread, little small nigga. The nigga got stretched out. He was on the cross like Jesus.
Okay. So, Till, you said we haven't seen nobody get stretched out like Jesus.
Okay, so I literally talked to the person that's like a part of it all. And not one time did him or any of his security see or have to wake Joseph up off the floor. I'll just say that. Okay, so continue, because that didn't happen. He wasn't stressed out on the cross like Jesus. Joseph was never asleep. If anything, he put a couple of days to sleep. All right.
Yeah,
it was
so basically it's a club that is in Knoxville, very popular club,
and it's not a weed store. It's not a weed store.
It's not a dispenser. It's a club. It's actually more like a bar. I wouldn't even say a club because they have pool tables. They have like
they sell chicken.
They sell chicken, so it's real laid back. So supposedly they tried to get Finesse to come to perform. They said at first he was trying to take over the security. He didn't want our security, which is her boyfriend, head security, to actually provide security for him. He wanted his own security. That's why when people say, oh, how did they let a nigga in without searching him for a gun, that was supposed to be his security. But I'm gonna replay the video again so y'all can see that this security didn't have nothing on for security. Number one. Number two, if you rent out the club, then why would they owe you any money?
Exactly, because you're paying them to come to their spot. So why would you have to take? How are you taking their money if you only paid them $50,000? You came there and did what you had to do. What are you taking?
And
Exactly.
This is the killer. Like, you rented out that spot, so that means you liable for anything that can potentially happen.
Now I want to see the contracts. That's what I want to see. But let's go ahead. Let me get that video one more time. Look at Finesse. Look at right beside him who's fighting first. It's not civilians. It's his entourage. Look again.
You mean cash. If you got design, you can pay me pounds. What's that? What's that?
So we can see Finesse was in the red hat. The man in the orange is his brother. If y'all go and look back at his original live, he's still in the cabin up in our city, y'all. He's still in Knoxville in a cabin as we speak. But let me go ahead. He's talking about, this is the owner, the short nigga with the dreads. I don't think he has dreads. Wait.
Let's not speed past that part. Let's go back to it. So as y'all seen on that video, we wasn't the Knoxville people, the security wasn't attacking. If y'all seen anything, y'all seen that man with the orange on, y'all see him literally attacking our security.
Right.
What was he supposed to do? Like he was getting him off of him. And then if we would have let the clip play farther, they had to get more of our security to come get them people off of our security. So this is all on them. And I don't see how he's trying to like make it seem something that he's trying to like dumb it down when it's not dumbed down. Like, no, this shit need to be piped up and people get tired of us talking about it, but we're gonna keep talking until we done talking. Everybody gotta hear it. People gotta know what's going on. People still ain't got paid from that night because what happened? His mama took the money. Where his mama at? Oh, all right. Yeah. Like what? Why Finesse still in Knoxville? Why would Finesse do all this bogus ass shit and still be in Knoxville, Tennessee? Because he's trying to get people out of jail, right? Oh, all right. Like what?
All right. So let's take a look at the owner. So this is the owner, Joseph, that he's talking about. Okay. Let's see what he's saying.
And for the record, yes, that is his car. That's his entourage car.
Yeah, you seen the police with him.
Okay, y'all. The owner of the cannabis, the club or the bar, stole Finesse's car and he called the police. So
they
this is
left.
the right?
Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that, y'all.
Oh, he got it.
It don't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Don't talk about that.
Which a good police says.
I wasn't
talking about that. That's not the topic. Don't talk about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be too much. But this is the look. So he even has it on his page. This is his mother taking his money. He said his mama didn't take the money. This is his mama right here taking the money. Do y'all see my mouse or no?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
she's in a
barely.
It looks white.
This is her. They got this is him right here. Okay. Let me see. I think she got more evidence. Hold on one second. According to Finesse, even look, he owes y'all 10% of the total because it was his event. So did they rob y'all or just hasn't paid the 10%? Let's see what they say. I'm a blogger, so the details is important. Let's see if they ever answered. Because that's what we want to know. Is it the 10% or no? Do we owe y'all the 10%? He never said nothing. Okay, let's see. Now the truth is getting out there. Oh, this is another point of view. See, the orange is on there with him.
This part right here, this is how crowded it was in there. Let's just keep that in mind. Like, this is how packed it was in there. You can see none of us, we just chilling, we vibing, having a good time. Like, wait, like dancing to his music and everything. So
yes,
yeah,
this
just shows like the crowd.
I'm gonna say
like,
this.
how
I feel like,
big of a
listen,
crowd
y'all.
it is.
I'm gonna say this. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I feel like that shit was a setup because you talking about you want to set your little tiny ass down talking about some I want to talk to the ladies. To the ladies. Bitch. First of all, like, yo,
I feel like it was a
setup.
setup.
That's kind of like a little code. Like, oh yeah, something to ladies, and then 2 seconds later you hop up off the stage like fucking Macho Man. Like, no, y'all motherfuckers had that shit planned. I don't trust it.
Me too. And this is
for y'all to sit here and say Joseph bumped y'all, how y'all gonna sit here and say this man bumped y'all and then if he bumped y'all, bump him back? What the fuck? Y'all literally tore the whole club up because this man bumped y'all that never knew he bumped y'all, never was paying attention. Because mind you, let's make this make sense. They start fighting him because they said he bumped him. But mind you, when he was sitting down, Joseph was the one who helped him sit down. So how the fuck he helped him sit down and then turn around and walk back over there and bump into him?
Right.
That don't make sense. That don't even make sense. Like, what the fuck?
Share this video, Valen. He put fuck finesse, if you ask me.
No, share our video, cousin.
Share our video, cousin, because we coming with the receipts.
Okay,
Okay,
cousin, bitch, you mean brother?
I mean brother.
But that just shows how packed like it was, and for you to sit up here, like I said in the beginning, only the securities that was at the venue was the only ones that were allowed to have guns in the inside.
Right.
For somebody to be on stage near you, like you got a whole crowd near you, like he didn't even want his like the security guards at the spot. He didn't even want them to like be trying to help him when he got down. He wanted him.
When she said that, she said like the head owner, the head of the security got into it with his head of security because he trying to tell them, oh, I don't want y'all standing at the door. I don't want y'all doing this. He telling the head of security, I don't want you standing right here. Like, nigga, if I'm security, you security, how the fuck you gonna tell me what the fuck I can do? Like, nigga, I'm not no fan. I'm doing my motherfucking job. Like, what did you talk about?
And then the crazy thing is personal security.
If y'all paying attention to the video, when the video first started, before they start fighting, if y'all see that little short ass nigga with the dreads walk over there, I think at that point, that's when he was telling the head of security, like, hey, I don't want you standing right here. And he was like, what you mean? I'm not about to move. Like, I've been standing right here the whole time. This my job. I ain't going nowhere. And literally, and it's so crazy because why would you come over there and tell him he can't stand right there and then 2 seconds later y'all start fighting? That's a fucking setup. Like, y'all motherfuckers on some
I think
shit.
it's a setup. You know the reason why I think it's a setup? Because of this. Can y'all see it?
Nope.
Let me show you why I think this is.
The merch.
Because right here, this is the other clone owner, Hope. There's I think him and her and Joseph are wife and husband, right?
I don't know if they wife or husband or boyfriend and girlfriend, but whatever they are, they own that place establishment together.
Okay. So look what she posts. Finesse 2 times addressing stiffing promoters in Tampa. So he's basically already done did this shit before.
All right, so last weekend, your boy Devo, better known as Finesse 2 times, was supposed to have a show down in Tampa, Florida, you feel me? But things didn't quite happen that way. Allegedly, the club promoter and his security did not want to let Finesse 2 times people in with the sticks, you feel me? And rumor has it, Finesse 2 times allegedly dipped off with the club promoter's money without performing. Let Finesse.
Okay, so come on now. He just did that. So you mean to tell me just like the sheets? Go ahead.
You can, but it was his mama the one that took the money. Like his mama. Yeah, he don't have nothing. But at the same
time, his mama gotta know.
Yeah, he didn't physically take the money. You don't see him on camera taking the money, but he knew what was going on.
Yeah, like your mama didn't just come steal this money for no reason. Like what? Why would she?
And then you gonna sit up there and tell them to go. You gonna tell the security at my cannabis to go get your mama. And that was before you even got on stage. So I'm pretty sure they didn't know like all of this was going on at the time it was going on.
Because at that point he could have went and got his mama for him to tell her like, "Mine, go up there with the money, and when you leave, take the money with you," type shit. Like, bitch, we don't know what the fuck conversation they had whenever you called your ugly ass mama back there, man. I mean, sorry, but I'm not.
And the owner says, now I want my back end and I'm coming for it. So they're suing Finesse. You owe a lot of people in Knoxville, even the people who scrap their knees. I feel like they owe people also pain and suffering from us seeing it on our timelines too.
That was traumatizing. I had to stay out there. I had to stay out there to like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like,
I'm so sorry, but she is dumb. She said they gotta pay us for seeing it on our timeline.
Somebody, oh yeah, Valen said get well, Tom. 3 people end up getting shot. The security guard got shot 3 times, and 2 other people. One was a female, and another. I think it was 2 females. They ended up getting shot. A few people got grazed.
Yeah, it was it's just multiple people got shot.
Multiple people got shot from his entourage. Let me go ahead and show y'all who the shooter is, because this is them also giving him the money. So what they say, let me go back down, dang. I just had it.
So basically what she about to show y'all is them giving him the money. And what he said was he paid them to rent out their building. So if you pay these people to rent out their building, what are they giving you money for? What they giving you money for if you pay them to rent out the building?
Right. Look at this money in his hand. Should we do that clip one more time? Them saying it.
How many viewers you got?
8. I told you I'm gonna reshare it though. I told you we was gonna get a lot.
I should have got on TikTok. Who is the viewers?
They don't show me. But somebody said, don't nothing come good for this if he keeps doing this. Yeah, you're gonna go to jail. Oh, somebody left because you said that. So then we got 7, girl. 6. Oh, fucking I gotta be more consistent. Okay. So let me go back to show. But plus, this is gonna be a video. So people just not own it. Just because I didn't have videos to where it's like 3 people that watched it, but I go back and it'd be like 200 or 300 views. So this is just people watching it right now.
Well, make sure you hashtag finesse.
Shit, nigga.
The whole world Google.
So what the? And when I get to the club, my manager hop on the sprunner. He like, bro, the nigga talking about y'all ain't gonna be able to leave with the money until you perform. Hold on. Pause. Freeze, please. I rented this club out. I paid you to rent this club out for the first. I supposed to get the money off the door. I don't owe no nigga. I owed it him now. I ain't no capping ass, lying ass, flyers ass, bitch ass nigga now. I supposed to gave him 10% of the.
Now, as y'all can see, he was supposed to give him 10%. So he basically telling on his motherfucking self. But here's the shooter, because a lot of people trying to make it seem as people in Knoxville or the club goers was the one who was shooting, and it wasn't. Let me show. So they already paid him. So we have that evidence here, and I'm gonna show you who's the shooter because they have cameras in the building. Okay, we're in the tent. Okay, and then we're going to go to the security guard point of view. But look, right here. You see where his hand is at?
Yeah, he clutching it too.
He clutching it. Because look, right when we should play this video again. But look, this is the person who got shot right here. Yeah, do you see my little mouth? This is the person who's supposed to shoot. These people are with Finesse. This person in the orange is Finesse's brother.
And this is Paul, so yeah.
Yes. Let me see if someone's on TikTok.
It was a traumatic experience, and I don't wish nobody to have to
let's
go
go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get to Juan's point of view, and then we're gonna come and get your point of view at the end. She was actually there. She actually had to put, you know, pressure on somebody's wound. Do you want to go ahead and talk about that, or you want to go? Yeah, go ahead and talk about your experience.
You could go ahead and go to Juan because he was. I mean, we were both there, but like he was the security and I was the guest. So
okay, let's go ahead and get the security point of view about what actually happened. No.
To 100 viewers, this man's supposed to be going, saying that Joseph didn't know how to keep up with the booze, didn't know how many tickets he had out, or how many VIPs out. I need everybody, the shirt is live. I mean, shirt with your mama, your uncle, your auntie. I need 100 views before I spill all the beans. Y'all want to believe what these motherfuckers on Vlad TV and on the rest of this shit? They ain't got the truth. I'm the truth. I'm the head of security. I know what the fuck went down. I know how these niggas was acting shiesty and all about the money, worrying about the money, all that shit. Like, I'm going from A to whatever, A to Z. Like I said, put in the comments, hashtag KNOXVILLE and my Buzz. Hashtag KNOXVILLE and my Buzz. So listen, I'm about to break it down. When Academic got there, it was already a problem. My security got there at fucking 7:30. Me and my brother got there at 7:30. They said the door's supposed to open up at 8 o'clock. Because the Eventbrite shit supposed to start at 8 o'clock. So if this shit supposed to start at 8 o'clock, why Academics mad? Academics mad because we opened up the doors and he didn't have account of the tickets, the VIP, the sections, and all that stuff. How many wristbands, all that good stuff. So when he got there, he was already tripping, having an attitude. People that went to the show last night, y'all know how that man was acting when y'all was coming through that door. Y'all know we searched everybody that came through that fucking door. That's my team. We searched everybody. We made everybody take their shoes off. We ID everybody. We found one knife on one person. We broke up one fight that occurred, but it wasn't really a fight. Like, the thing is, you can't come to another man and woman establishment thinking that you're going to strong on something and thinking that KNOXVILLE or any security is some pussy. We ain't no pussy. I had to get Mama Finesse in line. Mama Finesse, I had to pull her, Joseph, to the side. Like, listen, this is my building. I run this shit. Whatever I say, it goes. The little dudes that had on the little Pooh Shiesty masks, it was 2 of them. They was there early. I got onto their ass with Mama Finesse. I told her ass, if they ain't got a security shirt on, and they don't say security across their back or anything like that, then they ass don't supposed to be sitting up to my security. Only person supposed to say something to my security is me. I'm the head of security. So therefore, them 2 boys and that fat ass girl back there, she don't need to say nothing to my security at all. So that was the second thing. The first thing, when Finesse got there, it was already a problem because the nigga was acting stupid because he crying over the fireworks. Now, this little song right here, hold on. So when he played that song, when he supposed to perform that song, it was fireworks that supposed to be in sequence to the song or whatever. They paid X amount of money for the damn fireworks show. This nigga get mad talking about, oh, I didn't tell you that you supposed to have the goddamn fireworks show. So now Joseph and him arguing. So next thing you know, me and the fucking head of security for them arguing. Because he telling me that I can't stand right there. Nigga, you can't go tell me I can't stand somewhere. This is my club, this is my establishment. Y'all gonna follow me around, and I'm gonna show y'all around how things are supposed to go. Where Finesse gonna be sitting there and all that shit. Where the bathrooms, the exit, all that shit. We took him to the front, where we took Finesse to the VIP room. When we got to the VIP room, that's when he wanted his mama. So his mama was pushing my mama and this lady named June out the way. Everybody see my mama and June every Friday and Saturday sitting there taking tickets, putting wristbands on everybody's arm. They moved my mama and June out the way, but my mama was still right there. So I go back up there to the front. So they all got the front crowded. So I hollered at mama for Finesse again. I said, damn, what's up? What's going on with all this? I said, if you Finesse mama, then my mama sitting right there, then you know you well protected. You ain't got to be acting like this. My security, been security at this establishment at my Buzz for a long ass time. So with that being said, the mama knew Finesse supposed to perform at 2 o'clock. So when he supposed to perform at 2 o'clock, the door's supposed to shut. The door shut at 2 o'clock. Now, when we get in front of the stage, now mind you, that same security guard, when you see in the video, me and him talking. Next thing you know, I get on the ladder like this. If you see in the video, girl do my hair like that. So as I'm going like this, that's when dude and them jump out the stage or whatever. And that's when Finesse security guard, the main dude, went in front of Finesse, and that's when dude the yellow started swinging on the rest on Antonio. And like I said, we grabbed them niggas was scared. Joseph knocked out about 3 or 4 of them niggas. He knocked out at least 3 of them. Antonio knocked out 2. Big Stocky had 1 nigga on the ground in the headlock. One of our other guards, Big Country, he had a nigga in the headlock, beating his ass. Like the whole thing is, these niggas was trying to come down here and strong on us. You can't strong on somebody and we already don't pay you your money. You can't take over the ticket sales and all that shit. How you gonna come down here and take over shit? And we already don't pay you your money. We paid you all your money. Don't give a fuck about y'all laughing. Fuck y'all. Like I said, them motherfuckers should have shot my homeboy. They shot my nigga, my security. The fuck y'all mean? They shot my security, my niggas. None of y'all bitches that's in this comment on her laughing was there. None of y'all bitches was there. None of y'all was there. Like I said, we was whooping their ass. So they was getting their ass beat. So somebody had one of their security pulled a gun and shot. We was trying to figure out where the shooting comes from. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? The mama on camera taking the money and then she leave out the building. So that's not stealing. That's not stealing. What do you call that? When the mama take the money and put it in the bag, take the green box, and then boom, go to the back room, lift the camera up, and then she leave. Like I said, them niggas shot our security because they some hoes and Tom was beating their ass. That's what it was. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Can y'all hear me? But that's what happened. That's how it went down. Like I said, y'all motherfuckers on here laughing, but y'all the same motherfuckers in my Buzz every Friday, every Saturday. I was in that bitch fight. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know how Knoxville get down. We ain't allowed no guns, no nothing.
Okay. Okay. So basically, that's his side of the story. They shot, like he said, his security. Not only that, he got grazed, multiple people got grazed, and 2 other people got shot. And this is coming from Finesse's people. Okay. I see a lot of people asking how they let these people in with guns. They were his entourage. Now, that's a question I do want to ask security. I don't know if Tia knows, but why did they let him come in without them being checked if he wasn't in the attire? If he wasn't in the security attire, why did they let him come in with a gun? Do you know? That's the only question I have. But he already said, Finesse already confessed. So he's saying that people wanting clout. He already, in a way, admitted that he basically was supposed to pay them. Now, the amount is questionable because some people say, no, it's not 10%. Where you at? And some people say it was, he took the whole amount of money. So my thing is just to let you know, certain ideas, certain things that people say and represent, you got to take it seriously because look at this man's name. And a lot of people were saying, y'all better be finesse. Y'all better be finesse and look at them. They got finesse. But the thing is, how does his career go from here? Do y'all believe his career will suffer? I do.
I don't.
I do. They taking this event. You don't think so?
I don't.
I mean, it's so hard to say with these type of stuff because it's like glorified these days, you know.
Yeah, but it's different than we're human, we're the same, but when you have like rich and famous people, like well-known people, they don't have to take accountability and it be perfectly fine. Like,
right,
they don't even have to think about the situation at hand that you caused. I'm not even gonna say you, but I'm not about to act like you didn't know, and you not about to act like you didn't know. Like how your friends
do y'all
are.
think this was a setup?
You know how your friends are. Like, you hang with these people, you know how they are. And it was just like the whole, from the time they came to the time that incident happened, it was just like they were just on edge. Like, you could see it in their eyes. It was just like they was on demon time for real. And it's just like you put everybody else
in a predicament. They was on powder.
It
was giving powder. Like, my man was on stage with a bubble coat sweating. But nigga, take your fucking coat off. Like, what the fuck was you doing? Literally, you swiping your face as you pour sweat with a bubble coat on.
I don't know. It's just the way they was moving. Like, it was just all weird. And I understand, like, a fight may break out. It may not. But when it comes to a gun being involved, that is a different situation. Like, a bullet don't have no eyes. You don't know where you aiming. And you're aiming towards a crowd of people that came to see you. Well, your entourage is aiming at your fans.
Yeah.
And then
you okay with it?
Oh, you didn't know nothing about no shooting. Then, my boy, why was you crawling underneath the stage then?
Like,
who was on Nia? Who was on Nia Gillette? Who was on Nia Gillette? Was she there? Well, we do have my cousin Darisha in the green with the green background. She was actually there. So tell us, walk us through it right before the shooting to the shooting and after.
So we was all lit. Like, we was turned up, like vibing and everything. Like I was saying, like, wasn't fighting. That was probably the first time I seen Knoxville literally, jug with each other, like, without like an altercation happening or nothing. And then all of a sudden, you just heard yelling, and then a whole bunch of like a whole bunch of moving going towards the front end. Like, going like where the stage is, and you just see a crowd of people taking off running. Like as soon as they start running, that's when the shots, like you heard two. It was 2 shots. Then after the young man was on the ground, it was another shot. They try to say it was fireworks. No, I literally seen another person laying on the stage, like they were laying down, and they were shooting. And for you to just sit up here and
wait a minute. Somebody was on the stage laying down and shooting out into the crowd.
After he was already on the ground. It's another video. You can hear it. It's the guy. He going to this man aid. He was on the phone with the ambulance and everything. Soon as he go towards him, you hear a pop. That was another gun.
Wow. Let's take a look at the video one more time. This is where Finesse comes to KNOXVILLE, shoot the security, and take the money. Let's go ahead and look at this again, honey.
His entourage.
Just shoot me the cash. If you got design, you can pay me in pounds. What's happening?
Oh, let's do one more video. Then we're going to go back. I know that gives you, because she was there. We're going to talk about that.
Just seeing that, like, y'all didn't even have to take it that far. If you knew that you was like, if y'all knew it was going to go down like that, y'all should have booked it. That's my thing. You should have left up out of there. You should have got your people and left.
Well, let's do it from another point of view. Now, I want y'all to look at this boy in the orange. This is Finesse's brother. Look at him fighting the security. They actually, how they going to say that they are in fear for their life and they beating the security up? That's Joseph in the red falling down. He fell down.
If you scared, you ain't going to hit first.
You ain't. This is his point of view where he says, I know we're getting back into this, but now we got 15, 14 viewers. So basically, let's get to what he's saying. How he got knocked out.
Shit, nigga. So what the fuck is you up on me for? This what you got your ass knocked out for. For being up on a nigga. So all that old shit they time out. A nigga did him something. He got knocked out for a reason. Now, as far as the shooting, I don't know nothing about that. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I plead the fifth. Get me a lawyer. But hey, that promoter, he was dead wrong. And when I get to the club, my manager hop on the sprinter, he like, bro, the nigga talking about y'all ain't gonna be able to leave with the money until you perform. Hold on. Pause. Freeze, please. I rented this club out. I paid you to rent this club out for the first. I supposed to get the money off the door. I don't owe no nigga. I owed it him now. I ain't no capping ass, lying ass, flyers and that bitch ass nigga now. I supposed to gave him 10% of the.
See, that's what confuses me. So, okay, look what somebody said. Okay, so TT. They already had a hidden object. What? First, TT, who are you? He got Finesse on his thing. Okay. Hold on.
Most definitely.
Who is this? You said TT had they already had a hidden object. They took all the money out the establishment before he even performed. He needed a way to leave.
And it makes sense because like I said, it makes sense because in the video on Hope page where you see her in the video holding the cash box and she turned back around to get her jacket. That's what she got. Security escorted her to, they got like this little private room where he was at, which he said before the show. This is all before the show because he went, when he got off the little, when they got off their little van, the little bus or whatever, they came through the side door, which took them to like a little private room. You tell them to go get your mom. Then his mom wasn't seen again. I didn't see his mama again. She wasn't at the door or nothing. And that's when he performed. So it does make sense. And then you was already, I don't know, feeling in your feelings or whatever, and you already knew what to do. You already like.
So so y'all believe it's a setup? Head of security said it's true.
You ain't gonna do
Somebody
it twice.
said, TJ, that's crazy because that's true. Because what it don't make sense to me. If he says he rented the club, then why would they have to give you money up front? And let me show you a video or a picture of them having the money up front. They gave him the money up front. So if they already gave him the money, why in the hell would he take the money? If he paying for the club, why would he need the money from the club?
Why am I paying you to perform at a venue?
Okay, if we rented the club, right? That means he paid for it, right? Okay, so he's supposed to get that back in. If we're going by his logic. However, if that's the case, why would they pay you up front? So why would they pay you up front if you already paid them for the club? That don't make no sense. Why do they owe you? Look, this is him paying him.
It doesn't make sense. And it's like you drug everybody in the situation.
Look at all that money. He's taking it. That don't make no sense. He's taking all of the money. They got him on video. If you rented the club, why would they pay you up front? Let's go back to when he said that. Because he clearly said, let me hear y'all. He clearly said, let me show y'all. That's what don't make sense. Look, we got people commenting. Somebody saying, that's what I want to know. Exactly. Okay, TT said he had an issue with Joseph and tried to hold Joseph in his own shit. You should have not came to this man's place if you had an issue with him talking about personal space. It's a respect thing. The fuck? Exactly. And then on top of that, if you motherfucking comfortable enough to rent my venue, then wouldn't you want me to be at the venue? I know these people. A contract would clear up any confusion. Didn't I say that? Because if he's saying the money supposed to be on the back end, but listen, you guys, then he said that they would get 10%. They would get 10%. Head of security says they had an issue with him too. Let me rerun the video with him about the money. Hold on.
And when I get to the club, my manager hop on the sprunner. He like, bro, the nigga talking about y'all ain't gonna be able to leave with the money until you perform. Hold on. Pause. Freeze, please. I rented this club out. I paid you to rent this club out for the first. I supposed to get the money off the door. I don't owe no nigga. I owed it him now. I ain't no capping ass, lying ass, flogging ass, bitch ass nigga now. I supposed to gave him 10% of the.
Okay, so you said, yeah, that's happened. Okay, head of security. What I want to know is, was y'all supposed to get 10% of that money? Because he said he owed y'all 10%, or was that all y'all money? That's what I want to know. You said Finesse think he hard body. That's a big dyke bar. Not a big dyke.
Big Keisha.
Dang. But what I want to know, y'all, for real, can somebody tell me, was it 10% or did he steal that whole all the money, or was he supposed to only pay 10%? That's what I want to know. Somebody says, so why they pay him on the video to perform? So this is what's going on, Lucinda Love, that I got the information. Okay. I'm from Knoxville. This is what I've heard. They paid him to perform. They paid him up front, and then they keep the money from people coming in paying to see him. Is that right? We have had a security.
They're supposed to split the door, or they
so they said they paid him for performing.
Perform.
It said no artist is getting on stage without his money. So he already got paid. So why would his mama take the money? Let me show you a picture of his mama actually taking the money too. They said it's definitely a tough situation without a contract. Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I feel like that large amount of money, it should definitely be a contract. If there's no contract, that's just ignorant. But it's definitely a tough situation without a contract or any text message agreeing to anything at this point. It's his word against theirs, which sucks for both sides. But who say they don't have a contract? They might have a contract, and that's why they suing. If you're supposed to get back in, that's at the end. Y'all was supposed to split the money, however y'all agreed upon. Right.
Yeah.
He said he
so it's
owed
supposed to be like he get 10% of the door.
So was that supposed to be so Finesse is saying that's how much Joseph and Holly was supposed to pay. He said so he's already amending in some form he owed him some money. My thing is it the 10% or it's all the money his mama took? You can't get the front end and out of the back end in if it's more than that what was owed to you. That's what I think. If I pay you,
and then your entourage causes havoc. Like your entourage causes a whole scene. It was unnecessary. It was unnecessary.
Then that's what I'm trying to say, Miss Love. So why is he saying he paid them to rent the spot? So what he's saying basically is that he paid for the venue, so he's supposed to get all the money from the guests because he paid already. But you see, let me go back here.
So TJ, why would he pay you to perform at a venue? I mean, why would you pay him to perform at a venue that is his?
Okay, and just give him 10%. That don't make no sense. But listen, this is what head of security says. They was in charge of the ticket sales on Eventbrite, which I'm thinking that's a website. And they supposed to get a percentage of the ticket sales in VIP pass. So they were supposed to get so who is they? Is it Finesse?
Finesse.
Or is it I'm confused. Is it Finesse or is it the owner supposed to get the percentage? I'm one of security as well. Okay, D Barber said he's one of security as well. Okay, add me. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add you.
Go ahead and add him.
I'm gonna add him. Stay right here. Because we're about to speak to head of security. So let me go ahead and send him an invite. But what I want to know, hold on one second.
It's just weird, and it's
confusing. It's confusing because it's like.
Avoid it, because you got people that's literally sitting in the hospital bed right now.
Right, and tell them about your story while we wait on the head of security.
It's just
she was there.
I was there. It's just just knowing that I'm thinking, okay, we can't have no guns, so we have security, so they here to protect us, of course. But I never thought that it would I would never thought it went that way.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Tawan, hold on 2 seconds. I sent your invite to your messenger. You would copy and paste it and put it in your search bar. Is that what you did?
Yeah, Chrome.
Yeah, copy and paste the invite into the web browser or Explorer or Google, whatever, and then that take you there. And here we gonna get head security. But I'm sorry, girl. What was you saying again?
No, but I was like, it really it was a scary situation. And then it's just you pointing it at the crowd. You not even it's you already, if you did so much, if you was doing so much, why did it ever escalate to a gun? Why did you feel that you was in so much danger that you had to pull your gun out if you was putting in work like you said you was?
My thing is about the money. I feel like it's a setup. And this is the reason why I feel like it's a setup. Like somebody said that the door was supposed to be his until 2 a.m. So they definitely, like somebody said before, the contract's going to squash that. The contract going to squash that. However, it's still not making sense to me. If you pay this man, we looking at them basically on the owner's page saying he paid them. If I paid you, that's not going to make sense that you rented out my space. Finesse is saying he rented out this space, so therefore he was supposed to get the money and they were supposed to get 10%. That's what Finesse is saying. My point is, if you rented out the space, why would they be paying you in this clip right here? What are they paying you up front for? If you,
I guess that's supposed to be for him to perform, to have came and performed.
So you mean to tell me the owner's only getting 10% at the whole thing? At the whole thing? Let me show y'all some other stuff, because that's why I don't understand. And see, this is the thing. When you have a club, it's very important to do your research on people. Especially, I believe you reap what you sow. I don't think I would have had somebody finesse me and they name Finesse. Look at this. Finesse 2 times addressing different promoter in Tampa. Let me show y'all about that right here.
All right, so last weekend, your boy Debo, better known as Finesse 2 times, was supposed to have a show down in Tampa, Florida, you feel me? But things didn't quite happen that way. Allegedly, the club promoter and his security did not want to let Finesse 2 times people in with the sticks, you feel me? And rumor has it, Finesse 2 times allegedly dipped off with the club promoter's money without performing. Let Finesse tell you his side of the story, though.
That's why I ran out with some money and shit. You know what I'm saying? It been brought to my attention that I need to address this, you know what I'm saying, before it get too far. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of promoters and calling, you know what I'm saying, and asking like, oh, is he gonna show up? Is he gonna show up? Yeah, I'm gonna show up for them bacon. You tripping. But this is my thing right here. This is exactly how the situation went. And you know, if you one of my day one fans, man, you already know. Now I'm gonna start from the root. Y'all know I'm on federal probation, man. I'm on federal probation, right? All right, so.
Y'all see that? Did y'all hear that?
I can't move a certain way. I can't move like other rappers. A lot of promoters who book shows and shit, they be trying to handle me like they handle all the other rappers. You see?
Promoter and his security did not want to let Finesse 2 times people in with the sticks, you feel me? And rumor has it, Finesse 2 times allegedly dipped off with the club promoter's money without performing. Let Finesse tell you his side of the story, though.
That's why I ran out with some money and shit. You know what I'm saying? It been brought to my attention that I need to address this, you know what I'm saying, before you get too far. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of promoters and calling, you know what I'm saying, and asking like, oh, is he gonna show up? Is he gonna show up? Yeah, I'm gonna show up for them bacon. You tripping. But this is my thing right here. This is exactly how the situation went. And you know, if you one of my day one fans, man, you already know. Now I'm gonna start from the root. Y'all know I'm on federal.
Okay, enough with that. Is Tawana, you in here? Okay, we have the owner in here, y'all. Joseph is in here. Somebody said facts, contracts would tell that. Now it was 15%. So y'all was supposed to get 15%. Then he said it started out as 75-25. Was the argument about? Okay, so here's the security. How can you get out of your belongings and get out of there knowing that there is an active shooter? Thank you. The DJ even had the ability to unplug and all. They knew who the shooter was. That's what I'm about to say. But you know what's more? What makes it more conveniently suspicious? The fact that he just did that 2 weeks ago, y'all. Y'all see when this video was? 2 weeks ago. And you know who I know it was some BS, because everybody was saying y'all about to get finessed by Finesse. He just did that in Tampa with promoters.
But you want to know
shit is already paid, already too far. Right. Exactly. He already did that. So that's how you know he's just getting better, which is so stupid. My thing is, what is he thinking? Eventually, people ain't gonna do. Eventually, promoters, owners, not gonna do that business with him anymore.
You are a liability.
See, listen, we paid $5,000 for the deposit for the gable. I mean, for the gable. I guess that's the thing.
Yeah,
then another $4,200 on top of the $2,000 they gave me. So I want to know, okay, and we're not paying, when we're not playing at all. I hope you do sue them if that's the case. Do you have a contract? We want to know, do y'all have a contract that basically say this is what it is? And if we're not supposed to be, you know, if you're not supposed to give all this information out, but I want to know, do he y'all 10% or did he take all the money? And is there a contract? That's why I want to know.
I mean, well, we know he took all the money.
But is it only 10% of that supposed to be his, or is that the whole money supposed to be there? He said, I have them 11,000. Oh, he gave them the 11,000 when they got there.
Okay.
Yeah, which was,
we got the little people in here.
The pictures, which was the pictures, right?
Which is the pictures, right? Is this it? Is this when y'all gave them 11,000?
That's crazy though. Like,
can y'all see it?
No, we can't.
Like,
we can't see nothing.
Okay. Because that's what I want to know. You said exactly. So, okay. So exactly to which one? That's the icing on the cake. They got a contract. It's over with. Exactly. They got a contract, and then they got his credibility. They got his character. The attorney, and I have a paralegal degree, so I know a little bit about the law. Okay, I was in family law for a long time, but I know a little bit about the law. So if you have a contract, it's going to squash everything. I figured that they did have a contract. Them already being business owners, more than likely, it makes sense to have a contract. But the fact that he went in Tampa, Florida, and did the same thing 2 weeks ago, to me, guilty. Guilty. And then your name is Finesse. So, you know, and then he does this. This is another thing. He does this in his video, y'all.
So, you know me.
I just feel like that's guilty. Because why? So it's like, this is serious. Why are you doing all that? You know what I mean? But this is what he also says. This is the thing I don't understand.
Nigga. So what the fuck is you up on me for? This is what you got your ass knocked out for being up on a nigga. So all that old shit they time out, a nigga did him something, he got knocked out for a reason. And as far as the shooting, I don't know nothing about that. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I plead the fifth. Get me a lawyer. But hey, that promoter, he was dead wrong. The owner, not the promoter. The owner, the nigga with the dread, little small nigga. The nigga got stretched out. He was on the cross like Jesus.
Now,
okay, wait. Let me talk, because I've been gone for a minute. My phone went dead. Because hold on, let me say something. Let's be clear, because now we got little followers in here, Joseph Newman here, whatever. Let's be clear, because we're sharing this shit to TikTok and YouTube. So let me say this. Joseph never got knocked out. He was never laying on the ground asleep. There's no video of him laying down and people stepping over him. That didn't happen. Like, bitch, he was not on the cross like Jesus laid out. It didn't happen. He wasn't. He might have fell, but he got back up. He didn't go to sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, you did it 2 weeks ago. You're doing this on purpose. Ain't no way y'all get out like that, take the money. He says in this video, I can show it again, that he owed them 10%.
And then he's gonna have the nerve to say that the
money.
He gonna have the nerve to say that the security guards are bitches, and that if anything pop off, that they gonna be the first one to run. But who ran? Who rolled up under the tent? Who rolled up under the tent, my dude?
Who was crawling? Who was doing a bird crawl? Who was on the floor?
Now Finesse is about to be out of all his money. and plus more. And don't he have fed? Ain't he on probation?
So what I want to know is if you're on federal probation, you're allowed to be around criminals. You're allowed to be around people.
You're allowed to be. That's another question we have. If you are on probation, are you allowed to be with around people with firearms? No.
Absolutely.
But you jumped down to where Joseph was. What you mean? And he helped you down. I seen that. And we have the clip. If you want us to put the clip, we can. We saw that. And that's another thing we said. He was helping Finesse. So how you turn around and say this nigga was on you when he was helping you?
And then on top of that, he gonna say he was too drunk. He shouldn't have been there working.
Yeah.
He was too drunk. He was all over me. Like, nigga, we ain't friends. I never seen in no video that I ever seen Joseph up on him. I never seen Joseph beside him. I never seen Joseph try to wrap his. He told this nigga want to wrap his arm around me. Like, nigga, I don't go that way. Try and call him a faggot. We didn't see that. Nobody never seen Joseph trying to hug him. Nobody seen him.
Nobody touched his neck. He touched.
Nobody
his
was
neck
trying to hug.
He's trying to put the blame on him. But nigga, how many times if you apologize for the same shit in 2 weeks, you're guilty to me? But somebody said, yeah, that's a lie. I helped him off the stage. We kicked it, and then they didn't do shit to me. Okay, I knew it was a lie. It didn't make sense. I'm telling you, he has an issue beforehand. He had to. Exactly.
See, he was already mad at them before he came. He was already mad at them before he came.
You could see it. I don't know if y'all could see it, but you could see it in his brother's eyes the time he was on. Like, he was focused and ready to go. Like, his brother standing beside him, like any little thing, he was ready to pop off.
Yeah, he was.
At this point, like I said,
why you just didn't leave?
He was irritated. They was on drugs. These motherfuckers had to be on powder. Like, for a motherfucker to be so macho and so like aggressive at nothing, y'all want something. What the fuck? Like, I've never met somebody like that.
To me, it's a setup. I feel like it's a setup. He said, pussy ass biggers, but they called the police to get his brother V back. So his brothers did it? Were these the people that did it, y'all? Hold on. He said his brothers. Somebody said the security that got shot helped Joseph right up. That's how the security guard got into it with the dude in the orange. Whatever percentage it was.
Yeah, that's what Taywan said. Taywan said that if Taywan said that if dude that got shot wasn't right there and got shot, then Joseph would have got shot. They probably would have killed him. So dude took him bullets for Joseph. They were trying to kill Joseph.
Can he pay his medical bills?
Let's look at this video one more time and then look at the people. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all the alleged shooters, because they got a picture of the alleged shooter on their page because they had cameras in the establishment. That's how you know motherfuckers had to be on something to do that, and you got cameras. Like,
it's not even about the cameras, bitch. It's a fucking place full of people. Like, you just don't give a fuck. You just trying to you could have shot anybody. That's
full of people.
Full of people. So let me show y'all what they said the shooter's supposed to be, and then we're gonna look at the video. So y'all look at him. You see him grabbing that something in his hand? Okay, this is the security right here that got shot. Right here. This is the nigga in the orange. Okay, these are the other people. I don't know if there's 2 people right here, but these are the one. Do y'all see the video? I mean, y'all see?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we see them in this video, because we're gonna break some shit down.
They said the person that was shooting was supposed to be on the stage though.
He was on the side of the stage. It was.
Let me see.
Like on the stage. Like,
let's go ahead. Let's look at
that last pop. It was from somebody else.
Yeah, they said it was multiple people shooting, but none of the people that.
If you got the zap, you can pay me a pound. What's that? What's that?
It's froze.
It's froze?
Couldn't see it. It froze right when dude fell on the ground and the orange dude with the orange got on top of him. I ain't see nothing else. You don't see it now.
Let me do this one. Can y'all see this one?
Yeah.
So he fighting him. The security fell. Look at that one. Okay, so he fighting too. The other man that went in the back. There's Joseph right there.
He fell. He getting up. They trampled over him.
Then they
when dude in the orange went over, you could, when you slow it down.
And then Taywan came over there, grabbed his ass. Ugh.
Okay, so they said Atlanta Records is already about to drop him. I bet. Because you can really sue. You can keep going farther and farther and sue people. His people push me. So this is what he's saying. His people pushed me into him and I moved out the way. Oh shit, it's up. The guy in the brown was literally out up on Joseph to where Joseph could barely move.
Yeah.
Oh, they did that shit on purpose.
In the videos.
Now
like
they left
wanted to be around him, so they was pushing everybody out. He was like away from him.
They said he left his Vita, his vet. He left his Corvette, and they called the police to get it back. They didn't want that smoke, so they didn't come.
They tried to lie and say. You remember they was just trying to lie and say Joseph throw that man car. He called the police to get it back.
Oh, so they didn't want no smoke.
They wasn't coming back to get it.
That's his brother's Corvette.
Yeah, the one that was swinging on everybody.
And I think I saw it on his page too. You was like, "Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it." But still,
they don't got nothing to do with it. They don't got nothing to do with what happened.
I mean, it just got to do with the credibility of Finesse. Because at the end of the day, you making it seem like y'all did this and y'all did that and y'all beating niggas ass and blah 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 blah. When really you out here finessing people.
I mean, y'all was not hoeing nobody. You was not hoeing none of the securities. Like you was not
on my soul.
The securities didn't even run. You
the only person that ran was Finesse.
That's why you had to use a gun. That's why a gun had to be in place. But at the same time,
y'all people the one that you. That's what I'm saying. How you going to make it seem like anything? You could tell he knew it was his people, because if it wasn't his people, he would have said it ain't got nothing to do with me. He said I don't have nothing to do with that. I get a lawyer. Then that means you know who it is.
No, he said I plead the fifth.
It was Pat the whole time before he came.
Look, he said they don't want to talk about all. They don't want to talk about how all three people that jumped Joseph. Dang, Joseph got jumped by three people. What? Got knocked out by Antonio before they shot him. Oh, I was wondering what made him shoot. So
that's what Taywan said. Taywan said he was on top of dude, beating the fuck out of dude, and then somebody shot him. He said when he got shot, Marcus said when he got shot, Marco standing right there. He said he seen him get shot. He turned around and was like, "Oh shit!" Then he got shot again. That's when he hit the floor.
Okay, if the security, please let me know this, because this is another question that people have been trying to ask.
Who in here? What's security in here?
D Barber, I think TT. TJ, he was trying to get in here. So while he was trying to get in here, I told him to copy and put it in the search bar. I gave him the invite, but my thing is this: how did y'all let people get in without a gun if y'all supposed to be security? That's what a lot of people want to know too. Because how did a gun even get involved in there?
How did a person that didn't have a security shirt on, didn't identify as a security, have a gun?
Get a gun in there. That's what we want to know. How did a person be able to get a gun in the building?
Listen. This was already a thing. When they first came, he was already like, "Oh, this is gonna be security. It's gonna be security." And they got into it with the owner of security, with the owner of Nazi League, which is Taywan, which was TJ Mattress. His ass was basically telling him like, "Oh, we about to have security do this, we about to have security do that." He was like, "They don't got on security shirts. They don't got nothing that say security. They not security. Like, you can't just be walking around here with regular clothes. How you supposed to know the difference? Like, you have to have on a uniform. You have to have something that tell us who the fuck you are. You can't just be in here like, okay, well, I got a gun, so I'm security. No, that's not how the fuck it works."
So he
got into it. So Taywan got into it with the mama. And he got into it with the security guards because they was trying to run the establishment. They trying to move the security from the door. They trying to move his mama. They moved Taywan mama out the way, which was the head of security. They moved his mama out the way and put dude mama right there. That shit was all set up. Because why y'all trying to rearrange the whole fucking setup? Y'all trying to rearrange the whole thing. How?
So he said they came with him through the back.
Because they got out in the back. They pulled up in the back. They got out of the little Sprinter, and they were all sitting there for a minute. Then they came through the side door where the blue tables and stuff were.
His people was allowing them in. See, you know what? It's common if y'all go to like Instagram and Shade Room or whatever. They're saying how these people get these people in. The security wasn't doing their job, blah blah blah. But we're definitely
in a whole different way
out there a lot of misinformation is out there. Also, they saying that he rented it out. So we have the owner here. Did he rent it out? Did he rent out that venue?
That man just said, plain as day, he said he gave him $11,000. He was supposed to give him the other half after the show was over, if I'm not mistaken. But they took the whole amount, so he couldn't give him shit. They took everything, so he couldn't pay him the rest of his money because he took the rest of his money and then their money.
But it wasn't a rent out, because the reason why I'm specifying if he rented out, because if he rented that place out and there's a contract saying that he's liable for that place when he rents it, that's lawsuits too. That's what I'm saying too. So it depends on how detailed the contract is. This is where contract law is very key, and this is why having a contract is a blessing. And since they said they have a contract, they're going to sue, and I hope they go to the fullest extent. He's already been dropped. You can see the energy behind this man, the aura. 2 weeks ago, he already did this in Tampa. This is that man setting people up. His name is Finesse. His name is Finesse. And I also want to ask Joseph, did y'all research or did y'all know that 2 weeks ago he did the same thing or tried to do the same thing in Florida? Did y'all know that? And was that the cause of the tension before he came? Okay, Joseph says his people asked to rent it out. So that is true now. Okay, so his people did ask to rent it out. I gave them a price. Then we expanded with the gable. Okay, so the gable is the white tent, right?
Yeah.
And then we said a 75-25 split. Then it changed to 18-15, and then they just ran off with the bag. That is fucked up. So this is a setup. This is a setup. This is a setup. And even he says, like right here, he says it right here. Hold on.
And when I get to the club, my manager hop on the sprinter. He like, bro, the nigga talking about y'all ain't gonna be able to leave with the money until you perform. Hold on. Pause. Freeze, please.
It froze again.
I rented this club out. I paid you to rent this club out for the first. I supposed to get the money off the door. I don't owe no nigga. I owed it him now. I ain't no capping ass, lying ass, flogging ass, bitch ass nigga now. I supposed to gave him 10% of the.
Okay,
See?
right there. Wait.
You see at the end?
He said 10%. Joseph said he owed him 15%, so he's still trying to dumb it down.
Yeah. It's not freezing for me either. So basically, this was a setup. This was a setup, in my opinion. Because if you're saying you owe him 10%, you saying you still owe. Joseph, have he called and said, come and get this 10% back?
He posted a status. He posted a status on Instagram and said, the workers, the security guards, if y'all haven't got paid y'all money, hit me up. If y'all have the proper information, basically saying, like, if y'all can prove that y'all were one of their security guards, he will pay them their money. That's all he said. He didn't say he was giving Joseph no money. He never said he was giving Hope no money. But he said he gonna pay the security guards if they hit him up, if they can prove that they're security.
He shot a security. So did I pay him?
I got that in my messages.
So Joseph said, and he jumped out the sprinter hollering, "Where the owner?" I ran up and said, "What's up? I gave you guy the bag." Then the tall dude said, "It was cool. It's a misunderstanding." Who about to come to him for another setup? Exactly. I wouldn't trust that. So Faye Bomber said, how they know how much they made altogether to get the right amount of 10%? Exactly, which is really 15%. But since they did all that changing, what I really want to know, because this is really what's going to happen, since they did all that changing, was each change amended in the contract? Because if they first said this, they second said this, they third say this, was all that in the contract each time? And then somebody said true. And then how you know you take off, see, that's very questionable on his part, because you take off with all the money and say 10%. 10% of what? You can say I only got 5,000, so here 500, but you really got 20,000.
Yeah.
You know, is that true? 70, 80K. Oh my gosh. Knoxville bringing in money like that.
I
did not know that.
Oh my God.
70 to 80K.
Never mind her, Joseph. Never mind her.
What? Let me. Oh, okay. Let me. Okay. I thought you was going to say 20 to 30. Oh yeah, we would have to be in those mountains. 7 to 80K. I'm in those mountains. I have to get my money back.
Yeah.
That is,
oh
7 to 80,000 he left off. Me and his mama would have been fighting. I would have been like, oh, then whatever. And then okay, so listen, that's not even all. 7 to 80,000 at the door, then whatever on Eventbrite. So they getting money from the damn ticket website plus the door, and y'all.
And then on top of that, they already gave. Mind you, you forget you leaving out. They already gave. He said he already gave them 14,000. So 14,000 plus the 70 to 80,000 plus the tickets. Like these motherfuckers made over 100,000 off of Knoxville.
And shot us. Oh, he finessed the hell out of us. Oh my God, and he shot us that he's gonna make a song, y'all. We could not buy this song. This is so fucked up. He said for concert, yeah.
He better drop them down.
I'm done with her.
He better drop them down.
Somebody get TJ. Get Tawan, get TJ up here. He's the head security. We got the owner. Y'all can come up here. Let me.
I just showed him how to do it. I just sent it to him like 3 times.
It's the same invite. Send it to him again. Tell him what to do.
I just did.
And again.
Finesse says he did eyeball 70 at the top. So that means you over here looking at the money like it's cool if y'all do it. It's a problem if I do it.
No.
It was serious.
It's cool when they do it. Cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them.
And he did say in his beginning of his video that Joseph, he made it seem as Joseph was trying to, he said he heard things about Joseph. I was like, dang, Kennebus, that was the first artist. I was so confused. He said he heard things about Joseph, that Joseph was trying to take people money. And I was like, I don't even remember no other artists coming at Kennebus.
Because mind you, Life Jennings just left Knoxville, Tennessee 2 weeks ago.
He wasn't at Kennebus though, was he?
He was at Kennebus.
He went.
Oh no, that was the after party. He went to Kennebus for an after party, chilled, played pool, ate some wings, kicked the shit. No problems. Nobody even look at that nigga wrong. So what happened to Finesse?
And that's what he was supposed to do. And he didn't.
Okay, y'all. Hey, okay, so this is head of security. Thank you for coming on my live. I appreciate it. I got a couple questions. If you want to go ahead and start saying whatever first, you can, or if you want to answer the questions, you can. How you want to go about it?
I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all how first everything started off with DJ Academics mad because we had the doors open early. We had gave the girls at the front gave out the wrong wristbands. He was mad about that. Then he got mad because apparently, I guess he thought Joseph didn't know about the ticket sales. They was worrying about the VIP passes. They was worrying about who has sections and all that extra shit. And then, like I said, when Finesse got here, that's when we walked them back to the Sprinter van, and that's when Finesse asked, like Joseph said, asked where the owner was at, and Joseph hollered at him, and that's when they was arguing. I met his head of security, and then that's when we walked around where they was at arguing. But the initial argument was about the damn fireworks playing in the background when he played that little bullshit ass song that everybody liked, and I guess the fireworks was supposed to be sequenced to the song or whatever. So they got mad about that and was saying that he never said he supposed to had the fireworks. So from that shit, they already was mad. And then the one dude that you see me talk to in the video, me and him already had an issue with each other because he asked me, like I said, when Finesse got there, he asked me, what you doing standing right here? I said, hold up, nigga, I'm the head of security. You ain't gonna tell me where I can and can't stand. And first of all, this is my building, this is my place, this is my establishment, and you ain't gonna tell us what we can and can't do. I said, first of all, y'all gonna follow us to this VIP room, and then we'll go get Mama Finesse. But all this, y'all think y'all gonna run this how y'all want to? It's not gonna go down like that. And then dude was like, damn, what he on? Like what he on? And then his head of security was like, bro, just don't worry about that. You good? You all right? So we walk him in there. They posted. He mad because his mama at the front desk. She like, damn, why my mama working at the front desk? She don't supposed to be right there. Blah 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 blah. So boom, they sitting in the VIP room. Okay, Mama Finesse there. She at the front. She trying to move my mama out the way. She feel like she not secure. So I go up there to the front because they fucking with my security guards. So I tell Joseph, like, bro, they messing with my security guards. Let's come up to the front. You the owner. I'm head of security. Let's go talk to his mama. So we pull his mama to the side, and I was like, listen, you Finesse mama. I said, my mama's sitting right there at the end right there. So you well protected. I said, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. I said, since we done had this place open, ain't nothing really happened. Ain't nobody got shot. Nothing too bad to where this place is not protected. I said, the two little dudes with the Pooh Shiesty masks, if they ain't got no security shirt on or anything that say security, then they don't need to say shit to my security. And then that fat lady, it was another black girl that said she worked security. And I was like, if you work security, then why you not working security right now? And then she was like, oh, well, I was like, listen, this is my establishment. I do what I want to do. I check whoever the fuck I want to check. And then they was trying to take all the money, which they did take the money, the green box. They got a black trash bag, put all the money in there, as you see on the video.
We don't got that video on here.
Like I said, from the get-go, they was on that already. And then I'm going to fast forward everything to when he came out and all that shit. So, like I said, if you see the whole video, Joseph help him down, he get down. The next thing you know, dude in that little Gucci looking sweater on, pushed Joseph, and then when Joseph elbow went up a little bit, that's when Finesse leaned into him, and then you see his guard, his bodyguard go in front of Finesse, and then that's when dude with the yellow jacket swing on Antonio or whoever was right there, and that's when, like I said, we was in there fighting, and then next thing you know, they want to pull straps because they in there getting beat up. But like I said, y'all ran out with the money. Everybody, the whole group tried to run off. But like I said, me and my brother had their cars at gunpoint. And then like a whole goddamn SWAT team came down. And the fucking, like I said, the police responded. Hats off to the police. I commend them. They came so fast. Like, they responded fast. Only reason why the other cars got away is because if the cops would have came a half of a second quicker, then they would have got everybody. But it's fucked up.
So was the first car that they stopped, was that the car that Finesse was in? I mean, the first car that left, the cars that they got away, Finesse was in those cars?
He was in one of the getaway cars, but they stopped his mama and the rest of the security and all them. That's how they got the money. The money is downtown.
Oh, I
didn't know that.
Downtown. They got the
his mama.
They got the rest of the people. They got his cousin.
They got the person that the shooters in jail too.
Yeah, they got one of the shooters, and the other shooters probably up there in Gatlinburg.
So it's multiple shooters. We heard 3 shots in the video. How many people? How many times? How many shots was there? 3, right?
There was 3 shots. Two of the bullets went inside Antonio. Then another bullet went inside Antonio. So he got shot. So he got shot a total of 3 times.
So what about the 3 people? What about Molly and Tone? I mean, that's Tone, the bodyguard, right? What about Molly?
Molly, she got grazed in the elbow.
You got grazed too, didn't you?
And then I think I got grazed because I got a hole in my leg, but
yes,
I'm
you
really
did.
not too sure.
Yeah,
so,
that's what it looks like. It's like a hole.
Yeah, you did. So you need to be on that lawsuit too. That's your job. No, for real.
But that's the truth. That's how
Call.
everything went down. Like I said, whatever everybody else speculating and all these YouTube people saying now listening that, they don't know the truth. If you wasn't there or if you wasn't on the security team, then you don't know what happened. Right. Everything else is speculation or assuming or something that they heard that ain't really true.
Right.
But I'm gonna get off of here because that's all I gotta say. Fuck finesse. Okay. I need my goddamn money. I need to pay my security. Joseph need their money. Like everybody need their goddamn money, bro. Like y'all ran off with our money. Like, come on, bro. I need my money.
They got like, I ain't gonna hold. They got about over 100,000.
Well, thank you. Shout out to him coming to clear that up. So at the end of the day, those are the details. Those what happened. Everybody else that's saying Black people don't know how to act and this and that. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. He talking about he rented the club and he supposed to get paid up the front and the back end. Basically, honey, you just came and made 100,000 in Little Knoxville. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that was possible. There's a lot of money. Joseph said at him, I gave him the link. He got to copy and paste the link. I sent the messenger. You copy and put it in your browser. Who put a laughing face? Y'all can. Somebody said Joseph said at him. I did. He said, "Listen, we're meeting with our attorney in the morning to do a class action lawsuit for everybody in the building." What about the people that had to see it on the timeline?
Bye.
Girl,
yeah, bye.
I'd rather have seen it on the timeline than sit in my ass down there and get stuck.
Because, honey, that's traumatizing. My cousin right here with the green background was actually putting her jacket on Tone and holding his blood in.
That was just traumatizing. Just to have, just to see,
Well, do you know? Hold on. Well, I keep interrupting. I'm sorry. So he says you have your laptop at the building. No, you go to your phone. You know how you have a browser like Google on your phone? You could do it on your phone. But can you not click the link? You can't click the link. You said it didn't work that way. We're trying to get the owner in here. Wait, Knox as a whole did great. That crowd never got into anything. I'm proud of Knox. I had a ball until you know.
Yes,
exactly. That's why I wanted to bring this information out. Like, no, it wasn't Knoxville because a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's just ghetto. Black people don't know how to have fun." I'm like, okay, that's not what happened. That's exactly
the people that come in the city don't know how to have fun.
Yeah. They really thought
we done had plenty of people come.
They really
we done had plenty of people come visit us, and we ain't had no problems. You feel me?
Right. They thought it was some hoes, but you can do it with the browser in your phone. That's what happened. But somebody said, "Woo, child, girl, woo, child on that." Girl. Woo, child. So I want to wait until we get the owner because I got some questions for the owner. Number one, was he supposed?
That's his.
There he is. Okay, we about to add the owner to the stream. Hold on one second.
You adding him in right now?
Yes. All right. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Tiara. This is Dorisha. She was at the club in the green. And that's Tia in the corner. But yes, I'm so happy that you're here because there's a lot of misinformation going on.
A lot of it. Because they playing a whole bunch of games. Because in reality, what really caused all this, what they don't want to put out there, is that I was ready to cancel the show.
I heard that.
I was going back and forth, getting into it over the phone. I should have had my foot pull up and everything, come all the way from Memphis and everything. And I was ready to cancel the show because I had a feeling it was something gonna be bad about it. But what they did was, we actually we did it for the city mostly. You know what I mean? Because my thing is, like I told them, I'm gonna make money regardless, whether y'all here or not. But at the same time, I'm trying to bring somebody big to the city. You know what I mean? And then we even my mom, my general manager for the stores and all that stuff, whatever. She even told them, like, look, we can go and cancel the show since all this foolishness about this contract and all that stuff, whatever. They didn't want to cancel the show, so they was talking about money issues, whatever. They asked me to the money they put down to rent my spot. They asked me if I put it towards the game, and then I become a partner with them. You know what I mean? It was first 75-25, then with the 85-15. Me and my guy Nitty, we put the 5,000 down on the gable. We shot that to him. They was like, "Hey, bro, but you gonna put the money that we sent you for the West Coast since you a partner?" I bet. So therefore, I put that down towards it. And then when I went to then the owner of the company called me like, "Hey, bro, go on and put whatever money you need to put down towards it." It was 15,000 for the gable. Period.
Hey.
Right.
And
So
that's
we
the
put
white
5,000.
thing.
Yeah, they put 5,000. They put it 2,000.
I thought that motherfucker was like 4 or 5.
And I paid the rest of it.
Oh God, that means it.
And then when Mike came in what's called it, and they came in the building, whatever. I took him to the office. He was like, "Hey, bro, how much you got for the early ticket sales and section size or whatever?" I said, "It's like 8,300, but shit, I got 11,000 right here, and I got some other tickets and shit out there. I'm gonna get this 11,000 just in case so it cover anything. So we're gonna get this show on the road."
Right.
So then we went outside. We out there kicking and everything. Whoever went into that motherfucking Sprinter van got told and got FINESSE on that bullshit because we outside and he jumped out. That's what he talking about, man. The motherfucker ain't gonna be saying this, this and third, not in my face. He jumped out the Sprinter van talking about hey, who the owner? Who the owner? And I pulled him on, bro. I'm the owner, bro. What's up? Where my money, bro? I gave bro 11,000 just now. Your mama got at the front with the rest of it, bro. And then my bad. And the tall dude with the orange jacket on, he talking about, "Hey, bro, you know what? That's a misunderstanding, bro. Don't even worry about it." So then I ended up getting inside the building, and goddamn it, motherfucker was talking about some. Excuse my language, whatever. Then they was talking about some other situation, whatever. So I put up in the VIP room with him, like, "Bro, what's up?" "Oh, no, it's a misunderstanding. Don't worry about it." Yeah, that's when they brought the bag in there. The whole 76,000, 70,000, 8,000, whatever the case may be. Didn't even know about it. I only know my keys was found at the back of the stage after everything happened. Motherfucker got my keys and everything.
Wow.
We're supposed to put the
What he
bag.
say? He said they did what to his
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
what he say they
a whole
did to
bunch of
his
misinformation and like FINESSE was he on what's y'all see me right now.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. Nothing.
Right.
He beat the shit out of him. He shit on himself.
And it was a group of people.
Yeah. Not one thing, but just the same way when they kept on pinging their little vet. They kept on pinging that, and we kept on cutting that bitch up, and then we let them go and ping that thing when we was there. And all they did was they sent some food. They sent some off-brand ass people to come and get that vet. And when the dude jumped out that was that the Porsche truck or whatever, he looked like his brother. And I asked him, "Bro, are you the one put your hands on me, bro?" No, it wasn't me, bro. What? Okay, come on now. These dudes is fugazis, man. They man, look, all that just because the person look like they got money. These dudes is broke. That's broke. That's broke people vibes to me.
said.
Come on, that's broke. It's broke people vibes. When you shooting through a crowd with innocent people because you getting beat up, you getting beat on. Come on, bro. That makes no sense. And then they wonder, and then they try to tell me that as police ass shit when I go get an attorney. But the thing is, we got over 700 people in this building, and y'all shooting in the crowd. It's my responsibility to make sure they get compensated for it.
It is your responsibility.
I got my homeboy in the hospital right now going through another surgery. My homegirl Molly, damn it, she got hit in her arm. There's another lady got hit in her leg and all that shit. And then you got a whole other dude that got trampled and broke his wrist. You got scrapes and bruises on women and all that shit. You got people that's traumatized. You got there's a whole bunch of shit going on. What man, these boys, man, listen. They man, I can't even say this on what's got man, but man, whoever watching this, they believe in that foolishness that they talking about, whatever. One thing for sure, everybody be talking about, hey, they in Gatlinburg, yeah, but it's 430 cabins in Gatlinburg.
True.
If he watching, we know you in the legacy ones, but it's still 120 of them. So, bro, don't get it messed up. You thought he was gonna 80 bands, bro. and it was 130 up on with Eventbrite on it. Like literally.
They was double charging people at the door.
You double charge. I don't man. Listen, at this point, they ain't about the money, man. It's about the principle.
It is about the principle.
It's about the principle.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the money.
Because he could have killed
You
somebody.
got too many people out here that was harmed and traumatized from that.
Hey, y'all, listen. I just got good information. Somebody, a good source, just told me that they over there by Dollywood.
Yeah. And they're gonna keep on, but the thing is, but hold on. And I went on live. I went on live about it. But the thing is, though, damn it, they so tough though. When they wanted that vet back, $117,000 vet, if that's the number on it, they sent the police to come and get it.
Right.
They so
I
tough
saw
though.
that in your video.
Come on, and they so tough though. Come on, man. Yeah, go to Dollywood if you want to, but you know the police is up there. That's on. You're not coming to the East Bay, but to the gun zone with that.
No, he ain't.
They had the police.
So, come on, you had the police over there.
Do you feel like
the police station?
Do you feel like it was a setup?
It was a setup. Now, the thing is, what happened is we was going back and forth for about a month and a half about this. I'm talking. I had to apologize to one of the guys, Mike. He was the promoter or whatever. He called me the night of at the incident, whatever. Like, man, bro, I feel like such and such set that up for you, you know me, whatever. But I got out of my body. And I called him a whole. And the only reason I called him a bitch is because he was using profanity in front of my mother. I told him, I said, bro, my mama, my general manager, she's right here, and you on the phone with her. Man, fuck all that, bro. You not okay? You know what? Keep that same energy when you get here, bro. Yo, bitch ass nigga.
Well, that's exactly what I said.
I cancel this show. But the thing is, you're not gonna disrespect my mama. You can say whatever you want with me,
right?
But you ain't gonna put your hands on me,
right?
But you're not gonna disrespect my mama at this. And you know what I mean, with that profanity and shit. I don't cuss in front of my mama like that,
right?
And I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm sorry.
Right.
Everybody that came after
he claimed that he was professional. I knew it was some bullshit when I seen that it was 2 weeks ago. He did the same thing. That's why I put the video on there. To me, I think it was a setup. They've
been mad at me. They've been plotting this right here. Even his brother. That's why he took his vet. His brother, because he's the one that swung on me and he left his vet. So that's why I took his vet. No, his brother was in black with the long dreads. Not the one in the orange. It's the orange is his manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
who do y'all have on the page that had the hand by the gun? Who is that?
That's a whole nother dude. I don't know who that is.
But that is finesse people, right?
Yeah, that's finesse people.
That's what I've been telling people.
He was standing beside a dude with the yellow jacket on.
None of them was from.
You see him leaning over him on one picture.
So the only people who shot was finesse entourage, correct?
Right.
Okay, that's another thing I want to know. So another thing I want to know, he owe y'all 10% or he owe y'all 15%?
No, he owes 15%.
Okay.
Whoa. Just, I can show you. I got receipts. I can show you text messages. I told them, I'm like, bro, look here, right? I'm going to pay this money for this Gable. I'm going to pay this extra $4,200. But I want my shit back on the front end before y'all do a split. You're not about to split my money up.
Right.
Well, and they took it all.
I'm glad you suing. I'm glad you ain't no hoe. I'm glad you represent Knoxville, because a lot of people try to play us like we was some scared. Because what I seen in the video, none of our securities ran.
Right.
Yeah, like
security ran. How you shooting and running at the same time?
At the same time. Them niggas pussy, man. Them motherfuckers
That's
pussy,
some
man.
pussy shit.
Our security knows not to use guns.
See, the thing is, we went back and forth about, because I had heard about the incident down in Florida. So I told him, look here, bro. They denied it, whatever. And I told him, look here, bro. I'm not going to allow y'all with firearms inside my building, because if our security is doing the job they're supposed to be doing, there's no guns in the building anyway. So there's no reason for you to need a gun on you. Because if a fight break out, all you got to do is use your hands, bro.
Right.
What you need a gun for?
And that manager was using his hand very well. So I'm surprised that but a lot of people said they start getting their ass beat, and that's why they got shot.
That's why they started shooting.
Antonio had 2 of them.
Yeah. Come on, man.
You gotta slow the video down. Slow the videos down. Especially at the angle when they was on the stage. You gotta slow it down, and you can see you got intimidated. So you felt like you couldn't whoop intimidated.
He thought he was gonna hold you. He thought he was gonna hold you. That's what it is. He made it seem, I watched his live, that the reason why y'all started fighting is because you wanted to be by him and be a groupie, basically.
No.
and you was drunk, and that you pushed and you was drunk, and then they was like, no, you can't stand over here, and that's why that started fighting. And then he claimed the plea the fifth. He don't know who was shooting, but how you don't know that?
Then hold on, let's go back to he talking about you trying to hug all up on him. You gay as fuck. You want to give him a hug. You want to get a picture. No, you want to wrap your arm around his neck.
Man, listen.
Nobody ever seen that though. Nobody else seen it but him.
I did 14 years in prison, right? I don't even like being around dudes. I don't even like. I swear to God, if it ain't women, I'm gonna have 7 women just because. That's my number. You know what I mean? Like seriously, I don't even watch sports because I don't want to look at dudes. Like dead ass. So that right there is some foolishness. Because at the same time, I helped him down off the stage to where he sit on the speaker, and all I was doing when that situation happened is with the dude in the gold and black or whatever. Because everybody was packing up behind me. I don't like dudes so much. I'm telling him like, bro, let me get over here because I can't. Nah, you gotta go this way, bro. I'm the owner of this motherfucking club, bro. Let me get over here. Nah. Then they pushed me into finesse and it caused that. And that's why I jumped off. I'm like, oh, bro, my bad. That's why I jumped off him. I ain't never looked at goddamn finesse. I ain't never tried to touch the finesse. No, man, I wish to. Man, he won't say. He said, I wish to. But I slap shit out of him. The fuck is he talking about? And I hope he heard it. Come on, man.
I hope he do too. I'm gonna post this on his page.
So I want him to hear this shit. We're gonna put this shit, y'all. We're gonna put this shit on YouTube. We're gonna put this shit on TikTok.
I'm glad you came and gave your
Twitter.
Yeah, I'm glad you gave.
You and TJ Mattress.
That night was going so smooth, but they already planned that because they was already mad at me because how I was talking to them on the phone. That's all that was. They already plotted that shit. They were like, okay, this that dude that was talking all that shit on the phone. So therefore, you bring a whole bunch of your little thugs, your goons, and all that stuff, whatever, and you still couldn't do nothing with us.
You had to shoot. You had to shoot. That's how you know you ain't about that life. If you have to shoot and nobody shooting you, nobody else has guns. You're shooting the security. You couldn't just beat the security ass with all y'all people.
Right?
Couldn't you beat his ass?
Come on, man. No.
That lets you know. To me, if I'm a shoot, if I'm getting my ass whooped, now I'm not gonna just get my ass whooped, but I'm not gonna shoot in front of a crowd. I ain't gonna shoot in front of a crowd of people and just.
And you hit women.
Yeah.
Women.
And these people came to see you.
All he had to do in reality, because the thing is, the crazy part about it, I just talk. I've been hey, listen. Don't get it fucked up. They've been blowing us up all day and yesterday trying to get this shit something settled.
They all wanted
finesse people.
Yeah, I bet.
They been blowing us up.
There's too much evidence.
Yeah, they don't want none of this to happen.
They want to shut you up.
They talking about how we can split the bag, how we can get this done. I told them, look, holler at my attorney. It's the principle now. Whatever happens.
So the attorney has the money now, right?
No. So my attorney is Greg Harrison.
Your attorney has the money, or this downtown?
No, my attorney is Greg Harrison. Oh,
TJ.
The police put
the police put. Now he got the money because he was on live counting it out, handing bands out and all that stuff, whatever. And one of his little homeboys was in the video, whatever. And he the same one that begged one of my homeboys not to kill him that night. Begged him not to kill him.
I saw that.
Come on,
so
man.
That's the money he counting in the videos is the money from the club. So they gave him the money.
Right.
How they give him the money?
They didn't take it. They didn't take it from him. They gave it back to him.
They said it's part of the investigation.
Come on, man.
Did they count?
Because they can't I guess because they can't prove how much it is. Because I don't understand.
Yeah, they can't do none of that. And then at the same time,
so they gonna let him keep it, but whenever they
hold on. This is the thing. Now, if I did what the police said to come down to the police station and follow a report, they could keep the money. My thing is, we didn't run to the police. We didn't run to the police about that because my thing is, first of all, I got $117,000 vet sitting right here, bro. I need you to come pick this up. And they already know that because y'all done seen his lives. He ain't got his chain, his pendants no more. They knows that, right? Yeah, we got them too. He can come and get them too.
Wait a minute, let me see.
Yeah, go look at it. He ain't got his.
He don't got his what?
He don't got the
When I
pendant.
get to the club,
no more.
What?
They ain't trying to come pick that up though. They sent the police to come and get his Corvette because, and the thing is, they already know what. Man, listen. No, I'm
They know
sorry.
you
They
was-
didn't know what people in Knoxville was on.
They did, and
But
they
now
thought
they
y'all was
do.
Florida.
Right.
Okay, let's read some of these comments. Well, thank you so much. I guess it's your daughter here, Shaw Manning.
Yeah, Shanice.
Oh, your daughter here. She said, well, my daddy ain't take no shit. Okay, take no shit with me. He told me he wouldn't drink with me. He didn't take no shot. He told me he wouldn't drink with me because he was running a business. He trying to also, you can get him for, did you know you can get him for defamation and liability towards yours?
I can.
And I got his, and I got the clip. You probably got it too. Your lawyers probably got, but I got that clip too. Because he said that you was drunk and you don't know how to run a business. And if you have evidence that you wasn't drunk, you got people saying you wasn't drunk, he's trying to ruin your reputation.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy about that right there? We don't even allow our bartenders to take more than 2 shots. No workers can take more than 2 shots while they on the clock. Period.
Yeah,
we don't drink on the job for that reason.
Yeah, he trying to play you. He trying to play. That's why I'm glad you came up on here.
No. What he need to do is go play the bird that he talking about.
Yeah. He said help the bird. Nigga, you obviously needed so much help. You had to pull a bullet out. Y'all motherfuckers had to shoot.
Crowd.
Come on, man.
The bird.
You had to shoot.
He is the bird.
You said he is the bird. He said at the end of the day, cannabis is a business and wanted everybody to enjoy themselves. Exactly.
That's it.
You said he jumped down to where Joseph was, which was already no room for a whole entourage. Okay.
I helped him down.
You helped him down.
Yeah,
he
you
said
got to see the
Joseph
video. I helped him
definitely
down.
Wasn't drunk. So you got witnesses to say that you was not drunk. That's defamation right there. So Kimberly Nashe said Joseph didn't really add dues when the business first started up. Okay, Kimberly, that's Kimberly Nashe, Shay Manning. I know my pops. I know when my pop is drunk. He wasn't drunk at all. I'm right behind you too, Joseph Manning. Me too. We support you. I definitely support you.
Appreciate it.
I definitely support you. He said I told y'all need to get.
And there's Hope right here. Hey, Hope right here too.
Hey, Hope. Hey, I went all down your feed, girl. Sorry, but I had to get the information out there.
Thank you.
I had to.
Sorry, both our voices are really raspy. We've been dealing with a lot for the past couple of days, so
I can imagine.
Everybody's voice raspy at this point.
Yeah.
Somebody said Tom was beating motherfucking ass. That's the one who they had to shoot because he was beating their ass.
Let me tell you something about Tone, and it's all of our security in general. But Tone, he keeps his eye on me and Joseph. And there was a point where I was over there near him, and there was a lot of men around me. So Tone made his way near me. And then when it got to be too many men around me, I just started moving over to the other side where some females were, and they were in security. And that's really how Joseph ended up in the group of all the men. And Tom was protecting Joseph. Joseph was going to be the one who got shot.
Wow.
Tom did his job 100% to the fullest and beyond. He put his life on the line. I know they sign up for, but that kid, he's a kid, bless his heart. But he really put his life for Joseph and everybody in there. And security, my security alone and security anywhere should use their guns as their last resort.
Right.
And mine knows not to use theirs in a building full of people.
Right.
They endanger so many people and hurt so many people. Y'all would not believe the amount of people who came to my shop the next day to recover their one shoe or their phone or their key fob. And key fob replacement for certain cars were like $500.
Wow, good.
And I'm telling people, look, if you want to stay in contact with me, I can add y'all in on this because I feel anyone who was harmed, traumatized, trampled, scraped up, lost your phone,
heard about it,
anything. I want these people compensated. All I want is my workers paid, the people who owes the money to them compensated, and that's it. I'm not trying to get rich off finesse because I can get rich by myself if you know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what I looked at my daughter earlier and I was like, we really arguing with Finesse 2 times right now. This is real life right now.
It's real life. And that's crazy because like you said.
Did y'all know that y'all head of security got grazed?
Yes.
Yeah. I have another question too.
Nothing away from them. They're all great security and they do their job to the fullest. And I think what most about the situation with Finesse and his security shooting my security is
we're there to protect you.
The arguments that we went through with them to let them know how protected they would be in our building, and the measurements that we took to ensure that they would be protected in our building, for them to turn around and shoot him.
Right. And somebody said, man, take that L and keep it moving. It's not about taking an L. A life is valuable.
Ain't no motherfucking way. It's
not about taking no L. A life is valuable.
$100,000 plus they done shot some people. There ain't no motherfucking L to take $100,000 and y'all trying to take people's lives. Nah, ain't no motherfucking L.
Look, we don't take L's.
That's fullest thing.
Y'all better prosecute. We don't take L's around here. I don't know. I don't know where you from in your state. Maybe y'all take L's and y'all turn the other cheek. We don't do that here, buddy. Okay?
You know, I ain't even gonna lie. I might take like a $5, $10, $20 loss.
Right.
I'm not taking this one. I want my
I'm not taking no losses, even if it wasn't no money. The fact that you sit there and shot people is enough for me. But the money on top of it. Money on top of it. And then you mean to tell me none of our guests shot? But your entourage did, we just supposed to take the L, sir? Where are you from?
Right.
Maybe you need to read some verses. I don't know what about that energy. That don't make no sense. Somebody says shot hope in him like my auntie and uncle. Oh. Tone had my back.
We're good people. Like we don't do nothing foul to nobody. We're good. If you ask anybody in Knoxville besides the people who really don't know us, if you ask anybody in Knoxville, we're both well known. And we know anybody from any side of town, from homeless people to people in 20-story buildings. You know, we're good people. We don't do nothing foul to nobody. There was no foul on our end.
Right. Yeah. So did y'all know beforehand that he did that in Florida, and y'all just was attention?
That's why we was canceling.
We were gonna cancel it, and that's why we went back and forth with them, and they tried to, explain that was not the case, this, that, and the other. But we also explained to them sometimes when they say, oh, they didn't have the money to pay us. No. And we got proof to show that we told them we got the money right here, but I'm scared to send it to you because I don't know if you're going to pull off with the bag.
Right.
We told them that.
And I would too. I would have been scared too. And then his intuition. See, intuition never lies too. Another question. Why was his mama up there with the money?
It was supposed to be her people and my people working the door. It was supposed to be 2 of her people, 2 of my people. And because we did 2 lines, because there's no way that just 2 people could have dealt with that. So we had to skip the line. And then we had, if you didn't have tickets, you get in this other line. Well, it seemed like when you go back and watch the tapes and when now you can sit back and recollect how things were happening, it almost seemed like they would cause distractions in certain areas for us to have to be pulled away. And it would take so long where we were at dealing with what we were dealing with before we could get back to another area. And by that time they had taken over. And by that time, the money's already in the VIP room, which we didn't still know at that time the money was in the VIP room. And then the money gets loaded up into the vehicle with his mama and the other people. Then he goes on stage. That we still didn't know at that time. She's already in the car waiting with the car running. So when the shit pop off, and listen, if you go back and listen to some of the things he was saying when he would just talk, and then when he cut his DJ off, he was giving us warning, but people just think he up there talking. He even said something about his exit, and he even said something about, remember what we did on the last show. Well, the last show you pulled off on. And it was like almost they was giving each other signals. And then if you look at him when they were in front of the stage before the fight broke out, he gave that I'm on dope look, but
right, we saw the same
thing. It popped out. And on his live, he said, I gave him that look, and they knew when I gave him that look. It was, and then your mama pulls off, and the car pulls off behind her.
It's planned. It's premeditated.
People with you as you had, and didn't nobody leave an earring behind.
Nah, that's pretty no. And then like you said before, you caused the reason why your mama was there, everybody was checking over security is because you was trying to make distractions.
Causing so many problems that it would cause. So much of my security would have to be pulled to certain areas, and then we started to look around the way some of these people were standing. They were standing like security, but when I talked to Exclusive over another situation, and I kept saying, because there was a situation, and the guy was like, "Well, your security." I said, "Hold up, bro. That's not my security. That's not mine. My security don't act like that." And then Exclusive said, "Well, hold on, that's not our security." At the end of the night, that's who was with them. The same people y'all had standing all over my building.
On the stage.
It was so much stuff. It was so much, man. It was so much. And we wanted to stop it. The gut feeling, the things you should have went with, the red flags. If you ever watched the movie In Too Deep.
Yeah.
We was in too deep. The city was excited. And me and Joseph love to make people happy. So we thought we was doing the right thing.
Was that the reason why it was changed from Saturday to Sunday?
No, that was a mishap on, of course, Finesse's people. They put the wrong stuff on the first promo, the wrong day.
Oh, that was Finesse people that did that.
Yes. Yeah, so that caused that.
Ooh, and then that's confusion too. All of that could have been planted. All that could have been planned.
Right.
Well, you definitely have my support. And like I've been to Cannabis a couple of times. I don't know if you remember seeing me, but I've been to Cannabis a couple of times. And she was there, and she said she was helping Tone actually with blood and everything, helping him. Didn't you say you was like helping him?
Situation, like just like everybody just like it was just crazy.
It was traumatizing,
Like,
especially who have never seen
having somebody like just in front of you, like just on the ground. I guess
that's not.
Of course, I can't just run for some reason. I can't just run away. I can't just pull out my phone and film them. Like no.
Well, thank you for coming up here and answering my questions. Like you said, I went through your whole life. I was like, nah, y'all, this is the evidence. You got my city fucked up. It wasn't nothing like that. And I support y'all, and I hope y'all go for this nigga life. Like, for real. Like, I don't play, because a lot of people saying, oh, it's no big deal, take an L, but you're saying it because nobody died, but there's somebody in the hospital getting surgeries.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, fuck the money. If you really want to be real, yes, I want the money, but on top of that, people actually got hurt. People could have died.
That man, exactly. That man could possibly not be here anymore due to that, or anybody else that was here. Yeah.
No, that's not something you take no damn thing for. And then on top of that, you take my money. On top of that, my money alone. But you shoot and kill. Y'all, how y'all want to come? We got security. You talking about our security? We have security, and then y'all entourage shoot into the crowd and shoot our security. We're supposed to take the L. No. People got the game fucked up. You think being hard and being ignorant is two different things.
Yeah.
Being hard and being ignorant is two different things. Because sometimes a hard head make a soft ass.
Right.
Soft
Girl, funny.
Well, I will definitely be, keeping up, posting, reposting. If you saying that if people were there, do you need any witnesses or anything like that? Like, I would ask people, because I know she was actually there.
What I want people to do, after we go meet with our lawyer in the morning, I'm going to ask him how I'm supposed to go about this. Am I supposed to just give people the lawyer's name and they contact you directly, or how it needs to go down? But I think anyone who was hurt, injured, traumatized, lost personal possessions, they need to be a part of this.
A family member that was there.
Who you say?
He said a family member of the person that was there. You stupid.
Girl, I'm there. Because I've been fighting people all day.
I can see out of my head, and then seeing the layers of people that were on top of each other, that people were running across the top of them. I've seen people with their scraped up arms and legs, and somebody broke the wrist, and it's traumatizing.
It is.
I had
One thing about Knoxville, we got angels around us. I mean, not a lot of stuff, because I heard people shooting down there every day. It's ghetto, blah, blah, just hearing all that. I mean, obviously, we had angels that night.
Right.
Because, poor Tone, but I feel like you said he might not make it. Is that what people are saying? Because they said 9 non-life threatening injuries on the news.
He'll make it.
I have talked with Tom. Sent me videos and pictures and stuff of him. I've talked with him, and unless he's just lying to me and don't want me to be worried about him, he's told me he's fucked up, but he's good.
So he have to keep having surgeries and surgeries and surgery. That can be a lifelong thing.
As of now, they're saying one more surgery.
He had a GoFundMe, so whenever you
he do,
I feel like Finesse needs to go there and pay that motherfucker in full.
Yes, he needs to.
And he need to add something to that motherfucker because you couldn't even give me $1 million for my life.
Right. You couldn't even give me I don't know how much it would take to be shot, but didn't he have a vest on? Did it go through the vest?
Yeah, it went through his arm into the side of his vest.
Oh my gosh. Well, prayers for Tom, man. Prayers for Tom.
Yeah. Well, I thank you guys for inviting us on and getting some questions answered.
Thank you so much. Thank both of you and Joseph.
Come and see us again.
We sure will. The last question before you go, I'm glad you said it. Are y'all still going to be open?
Yes.
Why wouldn't we be?
Okay, good.
Why wouldn't
we?
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys.
For y'all, we're here for y'all. Like,
you know what's crazy though? Watch when we bring Key Glock and Lil Boosie and Glorilla and them down here and see what happens. They on our line already.
They are on your line. Was this after the incident or
this
before?
Before, but they're coming.
But do you think they might change their mind?
Huh? No.
Okay.
No. Because we done had, matter of fact, we had somebody go into our Western Avenue location. 4 people that's trying to book shows from out of town.
Since the event.
Yeah, 80,000. You know why? Finesse been in wrestling. He eyeballed $70,000.
Right.
He kind of the blessing in disguise, putting y'all kind of on the map too.
Man, we known worldwide now. Tell them thank you.
Yeah. Another question. One more question before you leave. It's not a dispensary. I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's not a dispensary, correct?
What's not a dispensary?
Because people said cannabis is a dispensary.
Okay, the cannabis part is a dispensary. Area 420 is a lounge.
Oh, so it's basically a lounge. That's why I'm trying to explain to people.
Yeah, because like we have Western Avenue, Magnolia, and Clinton Highway. But the thing is, instead of just having we got 3 locations there, but we end up getting 2 bills on Clinton Highway. So we end up turning to a land because in reality, we went out to Vegas, went to the Planet 13, yada yada yada. It was some bullshit. It was some trash. So we decided, we came home like, man, we can do this. So it ended up being Area 420. So now we have, instead of having 3 companies, we have 4 companies right now.
Wow.
Okay, so let me just
go ahead. So people not for real. Like they trying to play. I'm glad. Keep your head up and keep going. I wouldn't close down either.
For what? We would have opened tonight. We would have not opened tonight if KUB wasn't doing some electrical work.
Okay, so the police don't. The police ain't making y'all stop or nothing like
that.
No,
the police on our side. No. We had already talked to the police and everything prior to. I'm talking about like 2 or 3 weeks ago about this event. And then they came in. The day my brother posted the picture of me and him talking and everything like that, to where they control the parking lot, we'll control the insides, and all that stuff. We have a great relationship with them.
Good.
You know what I mean? Because the thing is, I know that when we know that when doing business, you have to cover. You have to die. Hold on. How they say? No. I don't
cover all your bases.
No. You dot all your T's and cross all your I's.
Yeah, dot all your T's and cross. No. Cross all your T's and dot all your I's.
Dot your I's.
I had to think about it. I was in mid-sentence. I was committed. But I don't want to keep y'all on this live any much longer. Thank you so much. We have the support of the city. Yeah. The conclusion is y'all ain't no hoes. They was the hoes because they the one that had to shoot. You stand in your motherfucking ground. People is not about to just shoot and take money and think we ain't gonna do nothing about it. They lucky we are going the illegal way, because if you didn't want us to go the legal way, it wouldn't be
pulled up.
I do it anymore.
He'd have pulled up.
Right, wouldn't be
instead
so
of riding
cool.
by.
Right. So they thought Knoxville was some hoes like Florida, but no, honey, you came to the wrong stop. Now we everywhere.
Now
so,
get out the city.
Correct. Well, thank you, Joseph and Holly.
Definitely have a good one.
Appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all have more abundance coming in with you. Love you too. Peace out.
Yep.
That was a good ass motherfucking show. I love that people came, because a lot of people was printing much information. I've been arguing with people all day. Darisha been arguing with people all day too.
Let's get
so somebody said most of the people in the back was trampled because of the crowd. What?
It was so crowded. Like, it was so crowded.
Choosing off and anything. Somebody said, yeah, I walked out with no shoes, no keys, and no jacket. Girl, that would have been me. I would have been naked out, honey. I would have ran through the
They can't hear me.
I had on a thin one piece.
This whole time they couldn't hear me.
Jacket. I had my shoes.
They can hear you.
I had to take them out.
We can hear you, girl. We've been hearing you the whole time.
The whole time. What
it said, out of curiosity, no disrespect, how did the guns get through security, or was it only his security? Okay, he said that the finesse people, Entourage, came through the back. That's why it was finesse people, which I would have my established. Hopefully they, take this as a learning lesson. Like, everybody got to get checked.
Yeah,
it's
a learning lesson.
It's a learning lesson, He says the fact that they shot somebody seemed like a breach in contract. What? It sure do. What money was Finesse really owed? That is a breach of contract right there. You're right about that. And he defamed him. And he was saying he was drunk, and we have witnesses that he wasn't drunk. He better get a good ass attorney. Kayla Wood said, I was there. Kayla Wood said she was there, and Hope and Joseph did everything right. Knoxville did it right. I hate that Finesse and his team ruined it for everyone. And then try to go on the internet and make it seem like we're some hoodlums. I didn't like that. Did he rent out the venue, or was he booked? Okay, he rented out the venue. He did rent out the venue. However, they were supposed to get 10% of certain sales and certain tickets, but he took all.
Joseph said 15. He didn't say no damn
15%. They were supposed to get 15%.
He's trying to give them less than what he's supposed to give them.
Exactly. So we got that question answered. Well, I'm gonna say I hate that it ended that way. It did, but Knoxville enjoyed overly. We loved it. Y'all did y'all job as far as that. Correct. It wasn't us.
I was there by myself, and I was lit. And that's not normal.
And that's not the point. Like, sometimes we might fight. Sometimes we might have a little, situation. But when I tell you that the security was on their job, the security was on the job. The only thing they had was trust in this nigga. You know what I mean? His security. How your entourage going to shoot a security? That's what I don't understand. He said, "Woo, cousin, I know exactly what you feeling." Yes. Who cousin is that? Is that your cousin?
Mine.
Is that our cousin?
Yes.
Shay is your cousin?
Yeah, Shanice. Girl, we get into the whole.
Is that my cousin?
Bye, Sierra. Bye, don't start.
Is it my cousin too?
Yeah. We all
oh, hell no. They got my family fucked up. I didn't know this was my family the whole time. Oh, no.
Wait, what? What's she talking about?
That's his stepdaughter and mama, Shay Manning, right?
That's his daughter.
What?
And that's Sierra's
Joseph is our cousin,
Sierra's sister.
Joseph, our cousin?
I don't think so.
It's not my cousin either.
I don't know these bloodlines now, Miss Ma'am.
Well, it's still our family. We from Knoxville, so yes, that's still our family. Anyway, did they take the door money? Yes, they took all the money.
I
think God would have been, but security came and found me. She said, I thank God, this is Shay Love. I thank God one of Cannabis Securities came and found me after everything and made sure I was okay. See, our security did the damn thing. Yeah. It was definitely traumatizing seeing Tone laid out like that and not being able to find my sisters for 15, 20 minutes. I bet. Y'all, I would have been going crazy. I can only imagine. And then, my cousin was there, so I was worried about that.
It looked like a war zone. Like it was just crazy. And yes, like everybody just took off from everybody, like, and just
y'all don't have
all
a
of the
case
people
if
just,
you rented the venue. He didn't rent it the venue. Finesse rented the venue.
yeah.
He was actually
so really technically,
it's not his venue. It's Cannabis. Hold on, Darisha. It's Cannabis venue. Finesse said he rented it out. So it doesn't matter. It don't matter about, but it doesn't matter who rent or it doesn't matter about that. If I have a contract and I say you're supposed to owe me 15%, you're supposed to owe me 15%.
Right. I don't give a fuck about
it. Don't matter. It don't matter about nothing else. If it's rented, if it's owned,
you got mad.
That don't really matter. How can Finesse file a lawsuit on them if they the one that shot and took the money? What's the lawsuit going to be about? They got the money. What Street Cultures TV, girl? Yes, you got a TV channel, girl. Sir. What is that? Street Cultures TV. Explain to me, if he got the money and his entourage shooting, how can he file a lawsuit against who? Explain that. I'll be seeing the club soon. Then. I'm starting to have stuff at my house. See, that's why I'm scared. See, that's why I love y'all. Stay on y'all grind. Don't let this shit hold y'all back. A lot of people are not appreciate y'all. Okay, Kimberly, we sure do. They try to play us. Boy, obviously you struggling because you about to get dropped from Atlantic. You got to go out here.
We could never be back in slavery.
Allegedly.
Knoxville making moves. Bone Chills at Knoxville making moves. We got plenty money down here. Trust us. I just saw that. Look, what's good? Do you know Diego Jones? You know that's our cousin. Who? I'm crossing my motherfucking eyes about this shit. I guess somebody cracking up. Me too. Don't feel bad going back and forth with everybody. Girl, I sure was. Y'all got Knoxville fucked up. It wasn't even our fault. I've been arguing with people all day too.
Ready to fight.
I kept writing up on the people's shit. I was like, let me delete this because this ain't my fight. But still, I kept rewriting it and deleting it. Like, okay, I don't know if I want to leave it or take it, but
right. Somebody said gun zone. It wasn't a gun zone. Because trust me, if it was a gun zone, Finesse people wouldn't have been. It would have been so cool if they did it.
And y'all heard what Joseph said. They got 4 people trying to book the Tuna Knoxville right now, still, even after that. So why would somebody be trying to come if they feel like their life is in danger?
Right.
And we was gonna do something to them because, like I said, we've had so many people come to Knoxville, and honestly, 9 times out of 10, these same securities protect them. These same securities be around. Almost all the ones that come. These same. I mean, like. People still
look what somebody said. Andra Smith, they thought we was some hoes and security wasn't going. I left the DJ sleep and everything. What? Somebody said anyone that he said it's a scary experience. Somebody said I got a number to one of his homeboys. What? No, we're gonna do it the legal way. We're trying to get them for out. We're trying to reach Atlantic pockets at this point.
Atlantic
records at this point, because if he was under the scope, see, this is the thing a lot of people don't know. Street Culture TV. If he was under the scope of acting as an employee, depends on their contract. Usually they're probably not that dumb. But if he was, for example, if I worked at Arby's and I was driving like an Arby's bus and I hit somebody or I did something to somebody, then they can sue Arby's. And
right.
They can sue both. So depending
on how no money, they don't get that shit from Arby's.
Yeah. So they can do that too. Somebody said y'all ain't my cousins. Girl, we just found out we're not your cousins, but we your cousin through Knoxville. We're your cousin when it comes to the bitches on Shade Line, on Shade Room. She said, "Nah, I'm just playing." Somebody is cracking up. I got VIP. My girl got general. Got to the door. They wouldn't even let her in. Talking about $55 more and no refund. Whose security was that? Now, was that Finesse security or was that Elite security? I feel like that was Finesse security.
Yeah, because it was people saying that they was charging double at the door. So I'm pretty sure it had to be her.
Somebody said it's just crazy. We was finna pull up and something told us not to go. We had free tickets and we didn't go.
That's why I went by myself.
Oh, they talking to each other. Shay Man and Stop It, we cousins. Oh. Somebody say Knox Elite Security did what they did, and that was that to protect our people until that bullshit happened. We made sure our people were straight and everything. I mean, think about it.
Okay, listen, I got a person right here, y'all. I got an anonymous person right here. They said
it's not anonymous.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm not saying nothing. We've been hearing the background squeaking, the background talking for minutes, haven't we? I've been muting her. She's been unmuting herself. Why? So we can hear that in the background. Why are you unmuting to hear whispers in the background?
We want to know what you talking about.
You showed them. His body all out and everything. Rub them down. Rub them down.
Slap that baby and rub them down.
He should bring Hoodie. We will be singing his verse on Wipe Me Down, son. I'll be there virtually. My ass ain't going to no free order. I'm scared. Hey, she making the comments even more funnier. I wasn't talking about y'all. Oh my God. I'm okay. So because okay. I appreciate you guys letting Joseph and Hope explain the truth. Too many people out here making assumptions, and they ain't bad people. So thank y'all. I hope y'all I'ma hop off here. Good night. Good night, Kimberly Nashay. Thank you for coming over here, giving your encouragement and information. Yeah, because honey, we don't like misinformation because we will say a whole bunch of shit. We want to play misinformation, girl.
No. We want to know.
Finesse people was rude as fuck, even to the people that had VIP tickets.
You could see like his brother looked like he was on one. Like he looked like he
probably
was
on powder.
PCG trained to go. Like he was ready.
Ah! Tia better be glad she got the phone. Look, he said, "Nigga, he's not anonymous."
Like with yourself, not me.
Okay, I don't know whose security it was, but a whole ticket, but had a whole ticket and she couldn't get in. Now it's I mean, I knew it because I'm used to manifestation. It's cool if you do it. It's a problem if I do it, and then fuck it. And then my neighbor's finessed 2 times, and then he just came from Tampa. That's the first time, so he about to do it again. We'd happened on the 2 times. He finessed us, y'all. That's okay. My nigga over there, fuck. Bob.
What? Run that shit back.
So what actually happened? Somebody said as fuck, right? What actually happened? We're gonna run this back. Let's I'm gonna show you the video, okay? Let me show you the video before we go. You don't have to stay on here, but I'm gonna stay.
Just shoot me the cash. If you got the zot, you can pay me pounds. What's happening? What's happening?
Okay, so basically it was Finesse came to Knoxville. It was some shit before because he did some shit in Florida. He came to Knoxville, supposed to perform, end up security getting into it with the entourage, Finesse entourage end up shooting the security and innocent bystanders and then leaving with 15% of the money. Okay, this is Finesse interpretation.
And when I get to the club, my manager hop on the sprunner. He like, bro, the nigga talking about y'all ain't gonna be able to leave with the money until you perform. Hold on. Pause. Freeze, please. I rented this club out. I paid you to rent this club out for the first. I supposed to get the money off the door. I don't owe no nigga. I owed it him now. I ain't no capping ass, lying ass, flyers and that bitch ass nigga now. I supposed to gave him 10% of the.
See, so he's saying he's supposed to give him 10%, which the owner came up here and said no, it was 85 to 15. They've been arguing for a month about it, and they first was 25, 75, then it went to 85, 15. Now he's saying 10. So he's saying he owe him. So he is admitting that. So they have that in the bag. even without a contract. That he admit he owe him. Now the contract is going to really come out and see how much, but he at least admitting the 10%. Okay. Another thing, this is what happened. So that part, this is why the fight started, according to Finesse.
Shit, nigga. So what the fuck is you up on me for? This is what you got your ass knocked out for being up on a nigga. So all that old shit they time out, a nigga did him something, he got knocked out for a reason. And as far as the shooting, I don't know nothing about that. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I plead the fifth. Get me a lawyer. But hey, that promoter, he was dead wrong. The owner, not the promoter. The owner, the nigga with the dread, little small nigga. The nigga got stretched out. He was on the cross like Jesus.
So he basically saying that the reason why the fight happens because the owner was being a groupie, being on him. He didn't want him on him like that. The owner just came in and said no. He even helped him down off the stage. He already had beef with him before because they was going back and forth with money, and the team already finessed people in Tampa. So they was like, nah, we don't want you to leave without you performing. We don't want you to leave with the money because you also did this shit back in Florida, back in Tampa, which there's evidence of. So he felt like he was trying him. I think it was a setup. You got to go back and listen to, we had the head security here. We had the owners, both the wife and Holly and Joseph. We did all the receipts on their page about different people. So you just have to go back and see. But basically, I believe it was a setup. If you just did this back in Florida, you left with the money, the promoter's money, now you're doing the same thing. So basically, he's saying that Joseph, the owner, said that they were saying you can't be right here. And the security was saying, yes, he can be right here. He owns the club. The entourage end up pushing Joseph on Finesse. Finesse jumps up or into him. And then they start fighting. The road manager or the manager in the orange started fighting. And then his people started shooting. The entourage people. These are the people that started shooting. Let me see if I can get this screen back on.
The person, the person it was somebody that came in with him. Like y'all came
entourage
together. Like y'all pulled up together. Like came in together and everything. So y'all were singing together.
Yeah. Y'all know what y'all doing.
And for you to say, oh, I didn't know what shooting. Okay, maybe so, but it's another video clip where he's sitting there saying he had the bird crowd underneath the stage just to get out. Why you had the bird crowd?
Right. So this was them giving the money. See, the thing is, this is the shooter right here. This is his people. If you look at the video, this is his entourage. How he get a gun in? The owner said the reason how his people had got a gun. This is the person. You see it? Do you see my screen, Darisha?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, this is the man that got shot right here. This entourage. With the security. This the man that started the fight with the orange. These are one of the person. If you see his hand, he the one that had the gun. They saying it's multiple people, but that's Finesse entourage. Finesse is saying because they was on some hoe shit, and basically they started it. The security started it. This had nothing to do with the club goers. The people that attended the club, the people that attended the concert, they didn't shoot, didn't fight or nothing. This is their entourage against security. So let's clear that up. And then on top of that, he trying to make it seem as if he didn't get paid. And they also have pictures in here to where he got paid. Let me go back on that too. And this is the owner's page. Hope, she was on here. Hope was on here. Hold on one second. See, this is where he said they did it at Tampa 2 weeks ago. I can show y'all that video too. This is where they gave him the money. Bam. So they have receipts. They gave him that money. They didn't owe him nothing. Okay, this is where his mama at. Now his mama's a little bit farther down, but they got his mama taking the money right here. That's his mama. This is them leaving. That's the bag of money. Okay. So he ain't lying. They coming with facts. He ain't lying. In the recent video, he also said that he did owe them 10%. The owner came up there and said it was 85-15. What is this?
They don't say who he is.
Who is it? Oh, okay, my bad. So as he said, sorry, I'm like, you good. That was Finesse mom and other people's working the door. Correct. Mm-hmm. I say so. I got in with my VIP, but the regular ticket they wasn't going. They played. That's crazy. Now that's a lawsuit by itself.
What they say happened
for something, and I had a ticket. Yeah, people in the comments saying that they had tickets, and they were not letting them in with their tickets, or they were saying they got to pay $55 extra. Mm-mm. Now I would be like, okay, you making that bad on our business. That's libel and defamation too.
Yeah, that was Finesse team doing that.
Exactly. I would that be in the lawsuit too. Whether it's 10%, 15%, he never did. True. Whatever it is, true. He admitted it. You don't even need a contract with that. He really admitted it.
Right.
Somebody said facts. I'm glad you did make it out safe. We had angels. Tom, they said Tom gonna be okay. So we got angels over him. I just want y'all to know, Knoxville on no hoe shits. Nobody taking no L's. I don't know where Street Culture TV at because he did not answer my questions. Like who's supposed to take the L when they the one shot and ran off with the money? I don't know if he's from that team or if he's from, I don't know where he's from, but wherever he's from, he can take L's where he's at. You know, we're not going to take L's here. We're going to still support our people. And like he said before, Knoxville was on their best behavior. So with that being said, if anybody have any questions, if anybody come up, you can. They was definitely not on no hoe shit. He did not have the owner spread out like Jesus. You know, he didn't. And on top of that,
and if he did,
word on the street, Atlanta Records is about to drop him. So I feel like he's stressed, and he did say that he's stressed out. So he probably really arguing with the nigga that shot him. You never know. He probably mad as hell because he is on federal probation. So if you ain't supposed to be around nobody with guns. So I mean, he need to be over there instead of counting money. I'll be counting asses if that was me.
I'll be counting them asses up at the space.
Girl, the police would have been called at that cabin. You got me fucked up. You shot. You couldn't just fight him. I think you know what I think it is when that nigga pick up that I don't know who. I think that was a Knoxville blood right there. You see what I'm talking about? I think this was a Pyru. Look, y'all. Look at him. This is when they start shouting. They said, this nigga's crazy. They about to beat us with the blood.
If you got the zot, you can pay me. What's happening? What's happening?
Y'all watch when the nigga in the red about to pick that thing up. They said, oh, hell no. He must have been blood or something. Look, you see that? He was about to cave somebody fucking noggin back. They were scared for their life. But at the end of the damn day, I said, damn, I don't know what type of evidence. Because he put that shit to his motherfucker.
Okay, yeah.
He put that goddamn shit. I probably would have been scared too. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody said that's my nephew. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the owner's nephew. He said you got his motherfucking uncle fucked up. He said I'm about to knock y'all motherfuckers like a baseball.
I say head loose.
Somebody said keep this muffin cap back. They got their ass beaten. That's why they had to shoot. How you gonna shoot? You know the security didn't even shoot y'all back.
Right for it, sweetie.
That is funny. I saw that. I said that's when the shoot. That's when the shot started. They saw that shit. They said, oh, hell no.
Hey yo, let me tell y'all this too. The dude that got shot, he literally had already went viral for beating the fuck out of somebody already somewhere else.
Oh shit.
Knoxville, Tennessee. So he was known for having hands. They was like, hell nah, we're not about to fight that man.
We not about to fight. That motherfucker was 3 times. The one in the orange was 3 people. And Finesse said he was the bird. I didn't even see you fight nobody, Finesse. I only saw.
No, nigga, he didn't fight nobody. He said he ran. He crawled.
You the only person that was running. You didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing. Talk about you see me. You see me fighting fight the bird.
Y'all was just face to face. Y'all was close. What happened?
He saw that. I'm gonna play it one more time. This is what happened. Cause look at him. This is the last time.
You can play this shit a million times, Sierra.
A million.
I ain't gonna play no more. I just feel like that's the evidence. I feel like that he was scared as hell. That's what it was. His ass, he said his ass crawled under the stage, pussy ass. How you gonna crawl under the stage? If you see a bird, help the bird.
He heard it. He heard it. He heard that gunshot. Your ass got down and got crawling up out of there.
Because he didn't even know that it was his friend shooting. He was probably like, oh shit, they're trying to take me out. Like, bitch, it's your friends.
I thought it was cool if we do it. Where the problem at? Where was the problem? But they gonna get their money back in more. Hopefully, Atlantic Record hasn't dropped him yet, because maybe you can get out some Atlantic money. I don't know how that goes in as far as your employers and employee. But somebody also said in here, I want to make very clear that they can't sue if he rented out the club. That don't make no sense. If you shoot me, I don't care if I'm at your house.
You talking about some they can't sue if he ran out the club, bitch? What about the person that got fucking shot? What about the people that got fucking injured? There was 3 people, 4 people that got injured. Like, bitch, we gon' sue. I don't give a fuck. What y'all talking about? Sit your asses back. Because motherfucking lawsuits is getting in order.
You want me to shoot? You want me to sue or you want me to kill the boy? Like, I'm supposed to just go to sleep? I mean, I think those 6 people in the chat, honestly. Somebody said his new name is Crawl 2 times. Oh my God. No, you didn't get punked out in Knoxville. No, you didn't. And I knew he was some shit because of this clip. I know which cop said it don't matter.
So, you know me.
It's the so for me. I knew when you go like that, you're crawling, honey.
Hold on, wait. Show it one more time. Show it one more time.
One more time.
One more time.
So, you know me.
Me? Paws are out.
Paws are out.
Paws are out. The whole team is going down. Just dumb. Exactly. Is this the team? Oh no, Doug. It doesn't matter if they let him go. It happened while he was with them. My attorney asked him 20. Woo!
Your attorney asked him.
I was very traumatized.
What?
I was very. I've been shaking.
I ain't never. I don't think I ever seen him.
I mean, duh. And then you got his people. That's probably his motherfucking. That's his family member in the chat. Just let it go. Yeah. Because we're about to get 25 million off the pass. He don't got 25 millions.
What is y'all talking about? He ain't got that. He richer than motherfucking.
Somebody said send that clip to Remix Squad Guy to make a remix of that clip. Oh my God, we should. I'm gonna try.
No, we say no. We should do that shit for real. Tell them to send her the information in this on this page so she can do it. Send her the information of who that person is because she don't know who that is.
I'm pretty sure we can.
Somebody said giving them P Valley vibes.
Yeah.
It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck me.
It's cool when you do it. It's probably when I do it.
Fuck me. Somebody says Atlantic does. Exactly. Didn't I just say they can go after Atlantic? Didn't I say that? Because it's
okay.
You can go after his company. That's why his company trying to shut it down. Somebody say, I want to know what Moneybag your opinion about this. I feel like Moneybag, I don't know.
He not even, I don't even think he
what do he have to do with anything?
But he got his own stuff going on.
Yeah, he really do. I feel like if he gives everybody, he tried to say, oh, let me give everybody out of security their money.
Do you have that picture of that where he said that? He said all the security guards couldn't get their money.
But that's admitting guilt. You're admitting it. He's kind of already, his attorneys probably saw that he admit to at least 10-15%. He said, I do owe him that. I'm not no pussy butch ass nigga. And somebody that always say I'm not a pussy nigga, to me,
money
you gotta keep saying, that's like me saying I'm black and I got dreads. I ain't no black bitch and got dreads. I know, bitch, you see that. You know what I mean? So that kind of makes me feel like, and you know, somebody said he going federal. Yes, he is, because he already violated his probation.
Because like I said, I'm gonna ask more people since there's more people in here. Is this man not supposed to be around any kind of firearms, any kind of drug activity if you're in Fed probation? Like,
you're not.
Don't he supposed to not be around stuff like that? So the people that was with him alone shooting that gun is going to be a fucking problem. Like, I don't understand. Like, he talking about what y'all want to do, call my probation officer. I'm confused. So if call the probation officer, he said the probation officer at any moment on one of his lives, he said the probation officer at any moment can tell him he can't do no more shows. So when they told you can do some shows, that gave you permission to have guns and drugs and stuff. Like, I'm confused. Like, you still not supposed to be able to have none of that around. Like, you shouldn't get excluded from that because you're a fucking rapper or a famous person.
You're not.
Because I ain't seen nobody else get excluded for the shit.
I don't understand. Not all, but I don't understand some black men thinking, please don't kill me in the chat. I'm not saying all, but it's not all. You don't have to be hard all the time. Be soft sometimes. Be smart. Somebody said it's called constructive possession. He can have security. So, okay, this is another thing.
Nobody not saying he couldn't have security. Nobody don't say that. But if you a motherfucking security, show that shit. If you're security, you have to have that shit on you somewhere. You can't just walk around that motherfucker with regular clothes on and tell somebody you security. How the fuck they supposed to know that? They don't make sense.
With no training.
But do you supposed to be, when you a security, do you have to have like a certificate or training to be a security, or can anybody say they're security?
PPS card.
So they gonna check that. He ain't security. Why would he be security and you over there in red and black, just in a regular shirt? I was in the Fed for 14 years. I know all about it. You can, if I'm not mistaken, if the people got papers to own the firearm and have papers of suing security, they have to have. Also, if he has, I don't feel like maybe he is. But for you to shoot at a crowd, I wouldn't even be live talking to people. I would be beating that nigga's ass. Because to me, it's your fault. You took it to another level.
So don't Charles have a PPS card?
He saw his life though with that metal pipe though. He saw his life, but still. Being armed security, right? You can be okay. Ask the security, do they have PPS? Exactly. See, that's what I
said. That's what I just asked Darisha. I said, don't Charles have a PPS card? That gives you permission to carry around your firearm and the police cannot bother you. You have permission to carry it around. And it's like, that gives you
like your license. Right. Yes, he got gun license.
Somebody said this is Pay Me That DJ. Who is Pay Me That DJ?
And he said
he has security at every club he does it. He goes to. I don't book him 2 times.
Class.
So my thing, when they say DJ Academics, they mean the DJ Academics.
Who's the DJ Academics?
You don't know who DJ Academics? He be getting into it. Everybody.
Yeah, with all the females. Just all
the females. I was like, I should have known it. As soon as DJ Academic name, I said, oh, if this is not really him, this is the energy. But somebody said, I don't care what the Tennessee law say, you're gonna have PPS whether we in open carry state or not. True, you gotta have PPS. Yeah, I am security. I know the security law. Okay. Dude had a shiesty mask with his face showing, pulling out his weapon. Then you shoot it in a crowd, so it could be attempted murder for everyone that was in attendance. It sure could. That's why his lawyer already saying 25 million. His lawyer ain't gonna say 25 million if they don't feel like it's up there. It's up there. That's why Hope did say the more people can come and say I was affected by this, the more value that that can have for the 25 million. Because he ain't getting it for
one. So do you feel like you was affected by it?
Hell yeah. I've been fighting people in the shade room and everything. The DJ is DJ exclusive. I thought it was the academics.
I don't know who it is either.
Yes, that's his bitch ass. Fuck DJ academics. Valen, what you want with violence?
No, tell him, cousin.
I say fuck DJ academics too.
I know who
Personal protection, services.
Personal protection services.
Yes, they paperwork. I done booked him twice. Oh, so he said they do. So somebody pay me. That DJ said he do have paperwork, but it don't matter. You still can't shoot in no damn open crowd. Just because
somebody said no, they don't. They don't have paperwork.
Just because I do, even if I did have paperwork, I can't go into Walmart and shoot some damn body because I have paperwork. That don't matter. That really don't matter. But still, at the end of the day, that probably won't violate his parole. That's what you're saying, right? Pay me that DJ. You don't think just because he's with somebody with the gun, since they have the paper, supposedly, allegedly, then that will not alone violate his parole. That's what he's saying. But as far as shooting, yeah, where are you from? Pay me that DJ. But as far as shooting people in a crowd of people, yes.
Look, Andre said, where you from? Andre trying to get down to some shit.
Right. No, I didn't say that. I just said they got the paperwork. Right. I re-explained it. I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying. You're saying basically that won't violate his parole just because he is with people with guns because they have paperwork on it. Right.
And then, And then basically head of security basically saying like they didn't even want to show their PPS cards whenever they came. Like the security guard is supposed to show their PPS cards, so that means they're legally allowed to carry a gun. You're not supposed to be in a club if you're not legally allowed to carry a gun. You feel me? That means show your card. If the police come, you're supposed to show your card. But if you carry it like right here in your waist, that means you feel me? You're not
right. So you feel like legally right. Somebody say, right, they almost got the baby for that, but his was self-defense. But there's, to me, if that man, okay,
they can't even say self-defense for us because this is the thing. We never even started shooting, so they can't even use self-defense on us because how? It shows plain as day, none of our people shot. They shot, so it's self-defense on us, but they never even shot back. You feel me? Like,
but the thing
even after somebody got shot, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people got shot. They still never draw their weapons and fire on them. Why? Because there were still pedestrians around.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing also is, even if they can't sue, or who can sue, if you shoot me, I can sue you. So no matter what nobody gonna say, I can shoot. If I'm traumatized, it's called something called emotional distress. You can sue for that alone. You don't even have to be shot.
And T.I. said that shit in one of his songs. He said, I do something to you, you sue me. Like, motherfucker, especially if you got money. Like, you're gonna have to give these people some money. Motherfuckers will let you do some shit to them on purpose to get some money from you. But this ain't even the case. Like, motherfucker, y'all had all this shit planned. It was all a setup. Like, from the time y'all came off the bus, your big ass was on that motherfucking stage with the bubble coat on, sweating all hard. Like, bitch, how you hot with a bubble coat? Take the goddamn jacket off. The fuck?
He said, yeah, good. It's going to fall on security because they are paid to protect him. Now, you're right about that. And then it could fall on security as well. But the fact, if I forgot what it's called, if you can prove that it was a setup, I don't know what that's called, but if you can prove and make it clear that it was a setup, then it can still fall on him because he had
okay, so listen. let's. Okay, so come here. Let's do something real quick before we get off. I'm about to get off the phone. I'm gonna sit on the phone all night. So yeah,
Right.
Let's do something real quick. So listen, we're gonna go through it step by step. Okay, so listen, we're gonna go from the time they get there to the time the incident happened to the time his mama left. Let's go through it real quick. Okay, so started off. Finesse 2 times, his team pulled up to the door. When they pulled up to the door, they hopped out the sprinter van and came inside, went to a VIP room by themselves. Him and his people. Come on, fill me in, Sarah.
Oh, him and his people. Are you talking about how you set it up? They already was talking about money, saying where's the owner, where's the owner. But let me go ahead and read these comments right quick because I'm about to go. He said they can't have them because they had warrants. Oh, Finesse on live laughing to hide his tear because he know his career is over. Yes, his career is over. Who the hell that dumb they're gonna hire him again? I'm willing to bet his PO has already called him. Fuck him. Exactly. I feel the same way. Who are you to? I mean, I'm not going to book you no more. You mean to tell me your entourage shot in a crowd and I'm going to book you? Now, if there was a shooting that just happened and you just happen to be there, that's different. But your entourage shot and you over here on live laughing, you not beating your entourage ass for getting you in jeopardy?
And then on top of that, this happened 2 times in a row and your ass name is Finesse 2 times. Like, nigga, you did it twice. You got to a fight with the security in Florida.
Right, that part. That's how you can see it's a setup. It said, why are they in custody then? Who is in custody?
His mama supposed to be in custody with the
and the
money.
brother. Who is to say they were actually security? You don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't.
That record company got some of the best lawyers in the world. They're going to protect their investment. I believe that too. Record companies, you see how many people be getting off unless they don't want you to get off. If they don't want you to get off, you ain't gonna get off. But if they want to protect, but see, I heard that Atlantic was trying to drop him. So if Atlantic's trying to drop him, they can be like, oh, we had nothing to do with him.
Right.
Oh, see, just like Joseph said, they're not going to protect him. They let him go first. Exactly.
Exactly. And this the thing though. They like somebody said earlier, the reason why they're trying to let him go first is for what? Because they ain't trying to have no ties to this whole situation.
Yeah,
and it don't went global. This shit is worldwide. I've seen this shit all over the fucking world. Like everybody is sharing this shit. Like I seen this shit on the fucking Shade Room. My nigga, y'all know how many people watch the Shade Room? This shit was on the Shade Room. It's on all type of shit I've never seen before. Like people, yo.
And then another thing, it's going to be liability on other club owners. If they do go and hire this man and for some reason
he still do some finessing and shit again,
people are going to sue that company because you have proof twice that this happened.
Keep doing the shit to people.
And you just putting your guests in danger. Like his reputation is fucked. Even if he don't for some reason, nothing happens to him and it's all on the security, this still is ruining his reputation. People are not going to fuck with him like that. I would know if I was a club owner, you only got one song that I know. I'm not taking that risk. That's why I was like, one song and you got 80,000 from Knoxville? I'm about to go in the booth tonight.
No, Tierra, wait, hold on.
One song,
wait, no. What are you talking about? That's just you because we don't listen to rap music, but that man don't got no damn one song. He got a lot of music, a lot of different songs that people like. Like that's what Dorisha was saying. Like they was piped up in that motherfucker. Like they was hyped until he pulled that shit. Like it's not just that.
He got one.
I think I heard another song
around the world. If they sue, what they gonna get if the record label drop him? They would never get no money from him. Well, they gonna take all the money he got. He gonna have to pawn that jewelry.
Yeah, them big ass motherfucking Super Bowl rings on his motherfucking fingers.
You gonna have to pawn that. He gonna be struggling. Sometimes people be saying, "Oh, you can't take nothing from them. You did that, so you can't sue this. So that means I shouldn't sue."
Right.
I'm still gonna sue and get what I can. And the fact that you have repercussions, you can't go out here just being sloppy and you over here high-fiving and ain't even mad or anything. You know what I mean? All he will have is judgment against him. I mean, that's true. He can have a judgment. His security, the person who shot Finesse ain't going to go to jail for this. Depending on if they could prove, in my opinion, it was a setup, but I don't know if a shooting would be the setup. But I
exactly,
feel like
his mama gonna go and get in trouble for stealing, and I feel like the way motherfuckers feeling, like Hope and Joseph, they feel, you feel me, like this week, if they gonna let them, like they gonna prosecute to the full extent, like bitch, you can keep your ass in there as long as the motherfucker can hold you. You feel me, like you staying in here.
That's what I was
y'all
just
trying
saying,
to play,
Joseph.
y'all playing around, y'all fucking around.
I'm gonna go ahead and about to end this live because thank y'all, because I didn't even expect to get this much information out, but I just wanted to say we got receipts, so y'all motherfuckers didn't stop lying. But if it happened under your record label and you're an employee, it's called, I forgot it's a Latin term for it, respion superior, something like that. They can sue the company you're employed to. Now, depending on the contracts and how they do music and artists and all that, they could be saved, because you see a lot of bullshit with artists these days. So I don't want to speak on this. I can't say 100% for sure, but I do know there are clauses. If you hit a cat bus hit you, you can sue cat itself, not the driver. Right. You can sue cat. You probably can sue both. Yeah. You said the show in South Carolina might be canceling their show this month as well. If you don't, that's liability. Also, did you know this too? For example, if you hire somebody and they are known to steal or to hurt people, if you hire them still, you can be liable for that person.
Yeah, you definitely can get in trouble. That's why a lot of people from that's why a lot of people that be felonies don't get in trouble. You feel me? Don't get hired when they get out of jail.
Right.
Because of shit like that.
Exactly.
Because don't be wanting to risk it.
And that's what we thought, Joseph. He can go to jail just for being around guns. Are people saying you can have a PPPS?
Yeah, we said that. Yeah,
I think if you have probation or you're a federal probation, you're not supposed to be around guns. Period.
And that's why I said, like, you remember on that live, he was basically saying, like, oh well, if y'all start seeing the wrong thing, my probation officer can tell me, like, oh, you can't do no more shows. Okay, so when your probation officer tell you can do shows, they tell you can have the guns at the shows? Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know. It's just a lot to that, because he basically trying to say, like, motherfuckers trying to set him up to send him back to prison. But you're setting yourself up, because how you on here telling motherfuckers, like, your people the one that got shot. I mean, your people the one that shot our people. And then you on her saying, like, oh, I don't know who shot him. I plead the fifth. Bitch, if you plead the fifth, then you know some shit. Like, when the motherfucker say, you would just like, you fucking, you playing. Like, you really, and then you start laughing. You smiled about it, like, oh, ha, ha, ha. I don't know. Okay, bitch. You don't got to know.
The show in South Carolina would not cancel. I'm from where he coming. Best believe they're going to do it, because they're fucking stupid. That's some stupid shit.
Well, y'all do y'all big one.
Y'all do y'all big one. Because to me, at the end of the day, that's what's wrong. Black people. Look what I'm just saying. When it comes to black men, not even just black men. When I'll just say men in general doing stupid shit. Y'all people so happy to be around a motherfucking person that they're going to
Finesse too in South Carolina. Bye. Take your ass in there. Nobody don't care.
Go in there. If y'all want to be stupid, y'all go. I mean, to me, I wouldn't.
It always be the weirdest. It always be motherfuckers that be weird. Like, we don't give a fuck about y'all going. We're not telling you not to go. We're just telling you what the fuck happened. You feel me? Like, we don't care. We're not trying to, like, you feel me? Like, we don't care about that. Take your ass on.
I just feel like
we trying to save y'all life. What you talking about?
The reason why he said that they're still going to be open is, I said I think it could ruin his reputation.
Right, I'm going to bed. Good night.
People think they cannot. Bye, girl. I'll see you later. But I think his reputation will be, if people smart, it would be people not booking him. But hey, in the world of hip hop, sometimes disrespect is credit these days. People shooting people make you look bad these days, make people want to really be around you. So with that thought process, hey, his reputation might increase, and which is so silly and stupid to me. But I just want to say thank you to everybody for being on this live. Thank you for everybody commenting, even if it was something I disagree with. I appreciate you coming, because it's all love. Make sure you know my channel is mostly about support and motivation and positivity, but I'm from here. I knew people that were affected. I knew people was there. So I thought it was something, I thought it was my duty to come out and give the correct information. So thank you to everybody. Much love. And you guys have a good night. Bye-bye.